didn't tell you, you didn't say anything. Is it professional for the CEO to join a Zoom call with her coworkers, her employees, and now the employees say, Miss CEO, excuse me, pardon me, you're muted. Excuse me, please, Miss CEO. Why don't you guys do that, huh? All the Fortune 500 companies do that, but we want to be a Fortune 1. Hi, welcome to stream. Hi, first time chatters. Hi. We want to be a Fortune 1, and you guys are putting us at Fortune none, Fortune 0. That's us. Don't welcome me to stream. You're late. Okay, in my defense, I couldn't really eat today because of extraneous circumstances. But here, look at what I'm snacking on today during stream. If you hear me munching it can just be a mukbang. Look, ASMR. Raw men. But I can never hope to eat as many raw men as Trump. Yay! Raw ramen. Yay! My fault. Maybe that's not funny. Of course you're late, you have food? That's not true. I'm never late. Whenever I'm late, I don't always have food. It's correlation is not causation. Okay, if you really think about it, not the same thing. You guys are just saying things to get out of trouble because you didn't tell me I was muted. And you guys know that in a real company, okay, they would fire you guys for that. But me, because I'm kind and generous, I won't fire you for that. Stale and dry as usual? It's not. Here, look. Here, everybody have a bite. Oops. Eat it, everybody. Why are you eating ramen out of the bag you aren't for? Who said that? Hold on now. Who said that? Look at it. Here, look. You see all the veins in it? And all the crevices? And all the canyons? In the ramen? Look how much dimension and depth it has. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Don't play with your food. That's impolite. We're a Fortune 500 company. Don't you remember? That looks more dry than my skin. Listen, man, there's nothing wrong with dry ramen. It's delicious. It's so yummy. Hi, you two Luas. There's so many of you guys today. Yeah. We're doing mole again later. But first, I want to show you guys, because I posted a little late today. I have something fun to show you guys. And I know that everybody will really appreciate seeing it. So there's no use in me hiding it any longer. Let me zoom in so we can all get a good look. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I gotta transfer you onto the screen. I missed you in the yaoi wowie. We're doing yaoi today. Frog pop? No, not frog pop. You know what? I was working on music today, though. I was working on music, and actually this time I was trying to make a, oh, that's right! I have something to show you guys! Oh my gosh! Here, look at this! Look at this, look at this. This is one of the baby Lumas that's gonna go in the pregnant Luma's belly. It's not done yet. I haven't sewn it together. Look at the eyes. Look at it. I'm bad at meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Get your guard up. Meow 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 meow. Now twerk. Give it to me, girl. I'm a girl. Hey. Who just sent me something? Thank you for the 10-bit steal. I appreciate it. Ooh, shit. Isn't it so cute? It's super cute, man. Its eyes are kind of translucent because it's not born yet. They didn't birth it out yet. But, yeah. Why are you ruining the... Okay, first of all, no, there's no such thing as a baby Luma. All the Lumas are adults. It's just... Okay, so when the Lumas are born, they're born as full-fledged adults. They're just smaller adults than the big Lumas. But their mental capacity does not change. Every single Luma has the mental capacity of an adult, okay? So it's in the womb, okay? and it's swimming around, but it's an adult, and it understands exactly what's going on. That's why all Lumas remember what happens in the womb. Because they're adult Lumas, they're just small adult Lumas. And then they come, don't stop acting like it's weird. You guys see, you guys are, this is how you all came to be. What are you talking about? Baby adults, just, no, they're small adults. They're not kids. They have adult minds. They're just compacted. They also have, that's why, if you look at the size of the Luma, and you look at the size of the, like, big Luma, the small Lumas have the exact same proportions as the big Lumas. But as you can see in Minecraft, right, the baby mobs have different proportions than the big mobs because they have big heads. But the Lumas, the small Lumas, don't have big heads. They have proportional heads, which means that in Luma world, it would be like giving birth to a grown man. Like, imagine a, like, 12-inch version of a man getting birthed, but it's like a full man, and then they just grow exponentially. That's basically. What? What? What are you guys setting question marks for? Are these shower thoughts? No, this is literally what the Lumas are. What am I saying? She's explaining her OC lore. That's the Lumas. So they're dwarves? No, because the proportions are different. Because the proportion, it's like literally like a figurine of a man, but it's not. It's an actual man. Do you know what I mean? Oh, why? I know it smells crazy in there. You know what? I had a wax melter going because I like when things smell good, right? Let me show you something. This is hilarious. And I think you guys will think this is really funny. And I'm going to use this opportunity to aura farm later on, but you won't know when. Hold on, let me unplug it so I can show you. Okay, so the cord is really short. Ow! The cord is really short, right? And I have this wax melter. As you can see, okay, I've dropped this wax melter before. There's a crack in the middle, okay? And it's fused together with like wax. And so yesterday the cord is right in front of the drawer that has my stuff in it. And so pretend it's like this. And I'm opening the drawer and it's yanking on the cord, right? So the cord pulls and I go, no! And the wax melter's on, so it's hot, right? And it spills. It spills. And I'm like, no, don't worry. My spidey sense can catch it. So it spills like this and I'm like, no. And I grip it like this and I catch it like this, right? And I stand there, I'm not gonna lie, because it was like warm but not hot, which I don't know why, because it's supposed to be hot, because I had it on for like, I don't know, like 2 hours, right? So it should be burning hot. But I'm holding it like this, and the wax is dripping out between my fingers. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, ooh, shit, I should have burned my hand just now, right? But it didn't. And then I looked at my hand, and it was just covered in wax, right? And it was drying. I guess because it's cold in my room now with the new AC unit. But so, there's wax dead all over my hands, and then I was like, man, I'm so cool right now. I caught it as it was falling down. Nobody else could have done that except me. Next time, when we're in a real-life situation, I'm gonna catch a candle when it falls over and all the wax is gonna go in my hand and everyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's so hot, are you okay? And I'm gonna be like, no. It's nothing to me. This has just happened to me before. Don't worry. And I'm gonna aura farm. And then I was thinking about it. I was daydreaming. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. While I was cleaning up the wax. Bro's not nonchalant. I am nonchalant. So I was cleaning up the wax, right? I'm cleaning it. Cause look here, I spilled it. You can see where it spilled. Tell us this, you're not gonna have aura? Man, stop. I'll do it next time. You'll see exactly what I mean. But yeah, so I was cleaning it up, and then I flaked off all the candle wax off of my hands, and it fell, like, I put it in a napkin, and I folded up the napkin, and the next day, I woke up. I went to go get breakfast. Grits. I like grits. They're yummy. I went to go get my instant grits. I come back into my room, and I finish my grits, and I'm like, oh, wow! This napkin looks clean. Just folded. Let me wipe my mouth. So because I forgot. And I thought I had just, because I have a problem where I will just keep getting new napkins and I'll just bring them into my room and I'll fold them and I won't use them. I'm being so for real. I don't use the napkins. So at the end of the day, I end up with a huge pile of napkins on my desk because I don't use them. I just keep getting them and I don't know if it's like a habit or what. But every time I end up with a bunch of napkins on my desk, it's like having a bunch of cups on your desk. I just end up with a bunch of napkins. And so I opened up the napkin. I opened up the napkin and I didn't look at it because I was looking at my screen because I was doing the Trump yaoi. And I go, and I breathe because I'm breathing normally, okay? And I breathe in and I go, what's all this flaky stuff in here? I go, wait a damn minute. What's all these flakes? I start coughing it out. And I inhaled straight wax. And I was on the phone with Mr. Manager and he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, dog, I just ate straight candle. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, what happens if you inhale wax? And they're like, the Google AI first result comes back up. Are you stupid? How did that happen? It's talking about if it's shavings, I guess it's fine. I'm like, ooh, so it's fine. so it was fine. But if I suddenly keel over and die during stream, then you know what happened, man. Insane negative aura moment. Stop, I forgot. I totally forgot it was in there. And what was I supposed to do? At least I finished one of the Luma's eyes, right? I also watched Witch Hat Atelier yesterday. You know what I will do? So I have this laptop, right? Did you get lemon squares with that candle wax? You want to know something? Yesterday I actually almost did get lemon squares. Because I wanted macarons really bad. Because I got addicted because I was in France and they were so good. And from then on, for some reason, I've been really wanting them. So, stop saying wee, dog. Stop, man. I'm not French. She has some wax in the brain. Stop saying Frenchy. I'm not French. I told you. But yeah, so I went to the store because I really wanted them. And we're going to do your daily dose of yaoi in a second. But I went to the store because I really wanted them. You're craving motherland food? Can you stop? And then there were actually lemon squares in the refrigerator next to them. And I was like... say less. But the macarons I got weren't even that good. After I defrosted them, the outside's never crunchy enough. Like, they don't make the outside crunchy enough. So it's not fun to eat. I like it when it's crunchy on the outside, and then it's, like, nice on the inside. Sleeper Agent Awakening. You said, oh, really, girl? Yes, really. Yeah, but I watched Witch Hat Atelier yesterday. You know what I'll do? So yesterday I got in bed, right? And let me show you my laptop. My, like, 5-year-old laptop. So, my laptop, as you can see, it has a USB on this side, and it has a USB on this side. So, when Hi, welcome to stream! Sometimes I will go to sleep when I'm feeling especially lazy, and I'll lie down on my side. And I don't want to prop the laptop up on the bottom, because then I'd have to sit up to watch the show properly, and I don't want to watch the show sideways. So I lie on my side. And oh my gosh, Super! Thank you for the 5 gifts of subs, I appreciate it. Wow, thank you for the subs, Super. Oh, meow. So stop. So I open it, right? I open it on its side like this. And I literally put the laptop, I don't know if you guys can tell. I put the laptop on its side like this, and I will lie here like this, and I will view the anime on my side so that I'm viewing the anime straight up without having to sit up. And I did it yesterday, and I fell asleep in the middle of the episode. So I woke up, and my laptop was still there, and it was on the edge of the bed, so I was like, oh my gosh, I could have fallen over. But then I was like, man, I really felt like the sin of sloth. I was like, wow, so that's, oh my gosh! Thank you. Thank you for the sub, Doc. I appreciate it. No. My steps are French? No. My steps are Japanese and they're generating electricity. Life tips with Lumie. Do you still have clothes on your bed? I don't have any clothes on my bed anymore. So, okay, here. Take a look at this. I'm ready to show you guys now. Okay, today's yaoi. And we don't have a lot of yaoi from Trump, and I think it's because he's going through a breakup right now. Today's yaoi, Trump's breakup with Netanyahu. So sad, man. Take a look at this. This is how sad they are. Oh no. Look at my screen. Okay, let's take a closer look. What's happening here? What is that in the back? Romeo and Juliet? No, it's Netanyahu and Trump-liette. It's not the same. Lock in. What are you guys saying WTF for? It's a sneaky link. Lumie, what is that? That's Netanyahu and that's Trump. Trump-liette and Netanyahu. And that's they're sneaky linking. They're linking up. I just have to get my laundry. What am I looking at? I literally just told you by Lumium Shakespeare. Oh, I should have changed it. Wait, hold on. We can actually do that right now. Don't worry, guys. I can take a quick page out of William's book. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. A second. Loom. By me! Lumie Shakespeare! What's that in his mouth? That's, oh, okay. I didn't realize this until later, right? This is the Getty Images Photoshop thing. I didn't think it would look so freaky, but I saw my own post after I already posted it, and I was like, wait a second, I didn't draw that. It's just the Getty Images. It's the Getty Images watermark. I didn't realize. Stop. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. It's not funny. Bro, what is that? Bro, I just told you. I just told you what it is. It's the watermark. How did I do these ears last time? I don't remember. Ow, ow, my Luma. I gotta put it on the outside. Anyways, about the topic of today. Do you dream about this? I dreamed about something really bad earlier and I don't want to talk about it. I was having a horror dream about zombies. And I was not the zombie, but I was like, dude, it was weird. My dream earlier was weird. Okay, hold on. I don't remember how I did these little ear things. Was it like this? Get your head up. What are you sending me question marks for? You dreamt of space? That's fun. That sounds like a fun dream. You make the best Trump yaoi? Thank you. Look at them. Are you watching other Trump yaois? Not like I care or anything. I'm just wondering. Can bro not remove the watermark? Bro, I can't. What do you want me to do? Like color it in? Hold on. Okay, let me color pick his tongue. Okay, 1 second. Trump-Liet looks beautiful. Okay, are you a Netanyahu stan or a Trump-Liet stan? Is that AI? I don't know. It's the first thing I saw Google Images. I looked up Netanyahu tongue. And that's what came up. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I'm coloring it in. Okay, now. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. What do you mean? Bro, you wanted me to do something about it. I'm doing something about it. Don't complain when you get what you want. Okay, now I gotta put like this. Wait, that's not right. Hey, how do tongues work? Hold on. Why does this look worse, bro? You asked for it. Wait, I gotta draw the thing in the back of his mouth. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm almost done. Give me 1 second. And let me just... Oops, that's way too dark for his skin tone. How could I have done that to him? It obviously has got to be more orange. Okay. Okay, see, that's quite good. See? Wait, his concealer's not matching. Hold on. His concealer's not matching. 1 second. I gotta color pick the other one. Okay, now that should be a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, now it looks really, it looks wrong. Now it looks so I think I'm just gonna put it back, guys. I don't think it's right. I don't think that's correct. Anyways, here's a picture of Netanyahu and Trump-Liet by Lumie Shakespeare. Sneaky link. Okay, this is their sneaky link picture, and here's their sad picture that they're pretending to be sad in. Wait, hold on. Let me make them pretend to be sad again. Pretend to be sad, guys. Oops, leave that. I need to have my name on there. What's happening? Look, they're already in an odd position anyways. Is it really my fault? There, look, now they're sad. Now they're sad. Now they're sad. He said bottom Trump. When has he not been a bottom Trump? Said peak journalism, I know, right? Is this Krita? It's Medibang. Medibang is such a bad software for drawing on, I would say. However, I don't like this one. This one doesn't have as much flavor as the other one. Put the other one back. Who just sent me a sub for this? Welcome to stream. Welcome to stream. Thank you for the sub, Bearman. I appreciate it. Wow. Thank you for the sub. Wait, let me turn this back on. There, that's much better. See, now everything feels right in the world. Now I feel at peace. Okay, let me go to the beginning. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. We're not there yet. Don't look at this. We're not there yet. Okay. Okay, don't look at that either. Hold on, we're not there yet. Hold on. Wait! We're almost there! Okay? Okay, we're here now. Okay, Trump and Netanyahu are breaking up. Here's Trump. You couldn't make a slideshow? No, I couldn't. Here's Trump. Here's Netanyahu. Here's them breaking up. Notice how the is in blue and breakup is in red, because Netanyahu's last name is Benjamin, and that starts with a B, like blue. And B also is the start of breakup, but it's in red because he's breaking up with Trump and not the other way around. Okay, and here's why. Wait, let me pull up the factual images so you guys have both. Give me 1 second. Meow meow, because I don't put those on the. I draw on those after, not before. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. There we go. Ahem. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. That's Netanyahu. Why am I drawing in Trump's color? Hold on. Let me draw in Trump's real color. Dainty pink. Dainty Omega pink. Netanyahu said on Tuesday that he wants to end American financial aid to Israel. That means no more $1 billion to Israel. You guys can't say that anymore. We can't make those jokes anymore. It's done. It's over. He doesn't want $1 billion anymore. He wants $1 billion dead. $1 billion is not enough. It's the end of an era. So he literally said that, this is what, Tuesday, yesterday? He literally said he doesn't want any more money from AIPAC, okay? Which means the next time we play the Trump Yaoi Dating Sim Island, I'm gonna have to kick him out of AIPAC, and I'll just have to make like Trump and Biden live together or something. Our 9/11 is crazy. Arguing that the country's economy is now strong enough to sustain itself without U.S. assistance. This is what he said. I want to stop American aid. It's like welfare. I don't want it, Netanyahu said. That's what he said. That's what he said, by the way. I'm not even making that up. That's not even the yaoi part. I think that's kind of crazy. He said, he cites this because, and I'll give you the source. He cites this because he says that they have enough money that they don't need it anymore, right? Here, look. He says, oops, you guys can't see it. 1 second. There. He says, our economy is no longer a small economy. We can finance ourselves this fraction of a % of our GDP. So, me and manager were talking about this, right? I think, me personally, I think he's basically calling Trump a brokey. He's saying, my money is up, your money is bup, okay? He's saying, BB is up here. Trump's sugar fund is down here. I don't need you anymore, Trumpy Wumpy. So he's basically saying Trumpy Wumpy's a brokey now. That's what I think. But manager said, no, he's not saying Trump is broke. He's just saying he's rich. And I was like, what's the difference? That we receive from the United States, I want this process to start this year. So he wants to do it fast. And you have to remember that during this time, right, he is also currently in a breakup stage with Trump anyways, because he wants to continue bombing Lebanon so he can take it over to use for his Omega nest. But Trump doesn't want him to do that, obviously, because he's trying to get his arranged marriage with Khamenei Comedy Junior, not Comedy Senior. He's trying to get his arranged marriage with Comedy Senior. And one of the things in the memorandum of understanding was that Bibi cannot keep encroaching on Lebanon, and Trump will have to make sure of that, or else they're calling off the arranged marriage, right? And Trump doesn't want that because he wants to pull out of Iran. So, because he wants to pull out because his approval rating is going down, and he doesn't like when his approval rating goes down, Bibi's breaking up with him. So he's losing Bibi. However, we all know, let me show you an example. Wait, turn these off. We all know, here's a picture of Bibi to really show you. Can you see this? Can you guys see this? Just make it sure. He's wearing fishnets, by the way. Can you see this about Bibi? Bibi is a gold digger. Bibi really likes sending $1 billion to Israel. Okay? So now you're gonna sit here and you're gonna be like, Lumie, so then why is Trump getting rid of Bibi? What's the point? Well, I mean, why is Bibi getting rid of Trump? What's the point, right? Doesn't he want more sugar in his sugar baby fund? Yes. Because the truth is, they're not actually breaking up. They're faking. Oops, I forgot to put his cat ears on him. They're faking up. Bibi still wants Trump's golden showers because he showers him in gold because he gives him money. Because he gives him money. He showers his gold showers. He gives him a lot of gold. Here's some shower. Look, listen. Okay. Okay. No. I'm not gonna pause. No pause. Play. Trump likes gold. Okay? 1. Bibi likes Trump's gold. 2. Trump showers Bibi in gold and affection. 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. How many letters in shower? 6! 6 letters! How many letters in golden? 6! 6 letters. And what does 3 6s stand for? The devil! The golden shower! So yes, I'm not pausing. Trump and Bibi are still having golden showers. Now, let us continue. Oops, I forgot their cat ears again. Let us continue. Why, Lumie, are they having this? Oops, not that. Why, Lumie, are they having this love scheme? This is them having their love scheme. Obviously, Netanyahu is looking around a little suspiciously because he's the one who's supposed to be breaking up to deal with who's supposed to be breaking up with Trump, and Trump is kind of looking to the side. He's like, I know you're not breaking up with me. That's him. Not me, that's him. So he's doing that. They're scheming for love. Why and how? Well, because Bibi's besties, the Israeli parliament, don't like that Bibi is in cahoots with Trump right now. That Bibi is in cahoots with Trump right now because they think that it's disgracing Netanyahu and making him look weak. Because they want him to take Lebanon for them because those were the points that he stood on for them, right? At the same time, the Omegas, Trump's harem, don't like that there's a war in Iran because Trump said that there would be no more wars. Okay? Now, so what do? Don't worry. Here we introduce Freaky Dicky Netanyahu. No! Where's my name? I need my name on there. Oops, not that one. Where is it? No, not this one. Is that correct? Did I put the sneaky link up? Oh, Netanyahu and Trump Liette. Now we're full circle. Okay? So, obviously, they're pretending to break up. They're pretending they're sad. You know, they're both drinking the poison. But secretly, okay, Netanyahu and Trump Liette are sneaky linking behind the scenes. Is her... Wait a second, that's not right. I don't know if that's like part of her shirt or not, but I'm not gonna get in trouble for that. There. Okay. So, yeah, that's how it ends. With love, as usual. Here's Here's a heart of their poop love. Oh, maybe I should make it gold for the golden showers. You guys are so right. You're so smart, guys. Hold on, let me draw their golden shower. This is them being showered with gold. All the gold is coming down on them. You guys like it? I think this is a pretty good rendition. Look at the gold shower, it's showering. It all has to come from one source, hold on. There, how is it? Do you guys like it? So they're still together? Yeah, they're together, but they're together in secret. I'm the first in my family tree to see these images. What time to be alive? They're together in secret, and that's why both their tongues are out. Because they're like, nobody knows we're together. That's beautiful. Thank you. I worked so hard on it. Here, everybody, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot, guys. Take a screenshot. I think this is a really good image, and you should keep it in your camera roll forever. You know what? When I was at Customs, I really wanted to pull up my phone and show them this image, but then I didn't. But I was really tempted to. I thought that, you know, maybe if I show them that I support the shower of gold, then they will give me a shower of gold, but like solid gold, not liquid gold, when I come back in. But then I didn't because I heard it might be a bad idea. I heard that they might get jealous of Netanyahu because they actually want to be with Trump, so I didn't do it. Going to share this at the July 4th barbecue? Dude, one of these days, I need to get access to a projector. And one of these days, I need to project something on the White House, and it needs to be this. Did you bring the Trump recall yaoi poster with you back to the U.S.? I did, but all the pictures are all falling down because I used washi tape in France because I thought it was normal tape because the French don't know how to label things. So let me save my new addition to the thing. So yeah, they didn't break up. They only broke up in secret. I mean, they broke up in public, they stayed together in secret. So if you see Trump start saying stuff about hating Netanyahu because he broke up with him, he didn't actually break up with him. They're just pretending. Okay, let me exit out of this. Okay, and then I'm gonna put you guys back over. Now we're gonna look at the daily news, okay? That was the big yaoi of today, but we have other yaoi in Trump's thing, and we have a JD Vance live video. Now, last time we didn't watch JD Vance's live because nobody cares about Vance. However, I think we should watch it this time. But it might be second to Trump delivers remarks July 1st because I want to see what he says about Netanyahu. And he was also at the Teddy Roosevelt Presidential Library. Okay, so we might watch everything at once. Now, let me exit out some stuff. Sorry, let me pause them. Pause my little live streams for more yaoi. First, let us look at his truth socials. Where's my thing? Where is it? Hello, open up. Open up, please. Okay, perfect. Okay, here, take a look, everybody. So, Truth Social is mostly quiet today. As you can see, he only posted 2 things. Okay? He only posted 2 things. This one doesn't count because I already read that one and there's nothing. He just talks about the congressman in the primaries. I don't really care about that. He only posts 2 actual things. Okay? 1. Big news. Micron, a truly great American company and one of the hottest anywhere in the world, has announced a historic $250 million investment in Trump accounts. What does this mean? If you were going to invest in Micron, maybe don't think about it. You're about to get rug pulled. Probably in the next 2 weeks. This incredible gesture made by Micron's fantastic CEO, Sanjay Mehrotra, will make many children extremely happy someday in the not too distant future. This is he's secretly calling Macron hot. This is the biggest corporate investment of its kind and will help jumpstart the American dream for these fabulous children as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary. This massive investment will help millions of American children and families get a strong start in life and give them real financial security. Micron is investing directly in an American worker and family. This is exactly what the fabulously successful Trump accounts were created to do. Give every American child a head start and a real chance to succeed. My policies are working and working big. Our country is doing far better than any country anywhere in the world, and companies like Micron are proving it every single day. This is the golden age of America. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Okay. Do you guys remember when I told you last time that he was making the Trump accounts so that when he had his baby, because he's pregnant, right? So that when he had his baby that had the DNA of all the world leaders together so that JD Vance wouldn't kill his lovers because he is a yandere, but a sleeper yandere, right? When he has that baby, he wants to set it up so that JD Vance can't steal it. Remember? Remember when I said that? Now, is it a coincidence that the day after I call him pregnant, he talks about his Trump accounts, which are for his pregnancy? Think about that. Think about that. Wait, what are you saying? Dang it, do I have to show you guys this? Let me see if I can find it. I made it a while ago, but we might have to do it.
Remember how I said that Trump has been trying to...
Where's the thing? 1 second, we're about to watch my old reel together. Because I need you guys to remember this. This is important lore. Oh, me, me, meow. Me, 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 meow. Oh, me, me, meow. Oh, me. Not this one. Oops. Here. I have something for you. Okay. See, this one is such a valuable piece of information. We've watched it before, but we're going to watch it some more. Okay, everybody take a look at this. Me, 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 meow. Me, 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 meow. Cut.
I think that Trump plans to get pregnant in 2028.
Listen,
no, listen, don't swipe. I have evidence this time. So Trump recently...
Thank you for the sub, political yaoi enthusiasts. I appreciate it. Wow, thank you for the sub.
Created a bill that would give, like, babies born in 2028 a Trump account. And
that's the Trump accounts!
Trump account, you get $1,000. Why would Trump make this bill if he were not planning on birthing something in 2028? You're gonna be like, well, why would he do it in 2028 and not right now, since he's already building his political leader harem? Trump needs 3 years to build the technology to combine the genetic code of all of the political leaders in the harem. His child will have the DNA of all of them. And now you're gonna be like, Lumie, well, why would he do that? Why would
Think about why he would do that. I did rebirth. Give me my 1,000.
The most dangerous route in Trump's harem. This death flag route was in Trump's home country this entire time. It's JD Vance.
Well,
why do you think the Pope passed away right after meeting JD Vance? JD Vance is the yandere route. If Trump does not handle him right now, he's gonna kill off the rest of the harem.
You see what I mean?
The plan is for him to get pregnant with a child that has the DNA of every single political leader in his harem.
We're an exile,
He'll be biologically tied to all of the members, and then that means Vance can't kill any of them anymore. It would be like killing a part of Trump. He would never touch a hair on Trump's head. JD Vance won't kill the child.
I don't know if you guys can tell. Sometimes I have to cut it because I laugh.
So that Trump's baby will have a reserve of $1,000 in case things really go south. Once Trump gets JD Vance in his harem, it will be
look, I told you!
The exact same time that Trump's term finishes.
Okay, yeah, obviously he cares a lot about finishing. Okay, see, I told you, 2025, May 23rd. Okay? I bring up pregnancy again yesterday. I bring it up. I say, Trump and Bibi are pregnant. What does he talk about today? I don't think there's evidence, but you think he got pregnant well before 2028, not because he exposed his plan, but rather because the clock is ticking for him a lot sooner than expected. I thought about that. I thought about it, and I actually wrote an entire essay for that reason. I just haven't recorded it yet, but it's gonna be a long-form video, because it can't be a short video. There's so much evidence I compiled for that one, but I just haven't made it yet. I think it's completely possible, and I won't spoil the rest of it for you. But I think it is completely possible. Mostly... No, let me not spoil it. He'll be pregnant before he's not giving birth until 2028. Well, the thing is, he might get pregnant multiple times. When I made that video, right, I was under the assumption Trump would only get pregnant once because he was one and done. I didn't realize how freaky he was and how many people he wanted to impregnate him. So nowadays, right, he's a lot freakier. He wants to get pregnant a lot more. He might have many babies and not just one. Do you think they self-cloning? They want to give their cloned baby cells a head start in life? No, because if that were the case, then Putin and she would already be together. And they would be raising their cloned mini selves already, like they were talking about at the summit. But anyways, so yeah, he's just saying Micron gave him a lot of money. And then otherwise, He says the Republican Senate's not firing the parliamentarian that he doesn't like. And he wants them to do it immediately. Fire the parliamentarian now. That's all he said. Okay? He didn't. As you can see, he is so distraught over the breakup. He only posted 3 times today. 1, 2, 3. What time did he post this? 6 a.m.? 1, 2, 3. And they were like 6 hours apart. That's not typical. But this might be typical. Okay, Trump participates in a Freedom 250 train. So we're gonna watch him get a train ran on him real quick. It's only 2 minutes, and then we'll watch the other ones. Can you hear this? You can't hear this. And before he makes 200 posts in the middle of the night. Okay, he's on the train. I see him. Okay, he's not doing much of anything. No! Get him away from those kids! Hello? You know what? I wonder what compels people to come out here and want to meet the presidents. Or, well, I guess specifically. He's playing YMCA! Yo! Who left the flip phone in the back? Oh, shoot! Yo, anybody in here got the Trump phone? Hold on. Why don't I see any Trump phones in the crowd? You guys are fake fans. Not a single Trump phone? Not even a single MAGA hat? Fake fans. Oh, yeah. I think everyone wants to meet the president, just the one they like, and a lot of people really dislike Trump. You said all those MAGA LARPers. Yeah, if they were really MAGA, they would... Wow. That's a lot of neon in one spot, ain't it? What did I just see? Stop saying you love people. Save it for the political leaders. Come on, man. You're gonna make them confused. They're gonna think you actually love them. Do you think... Okay, so you know how at that one, like, carnival thing Trump held? I forgot what it was called because it was so irrelevant. But do you think that at that one carnival thing, the festival thing he had, where there were, like, no people, do you think these people are paid to be here? I'm just wondering. You love Line My Palms? I'm glad you like it. Oh, meow. But yeah, I'm just wondering, because if they couldn't get a lot of people to come to the fair that has, like, you know, rides and stuff, it's hot there too. It's like 100 something out right now, 90 something. I couldn't stand in the heat for this, man. With a bunch of people behind me? No, bro. Don't play around with me. This guy got an American flag in his hat. Who's we? Lumie needs her albino umbrella. Okay, first of all, it's because I have pleva. Second of all, you shouldn't make fun of people. That's not right. Okay, President Trump participates in an event at Theodore Roosevelt Presidential Library. This one's what, 6 minutes? Okay, that one wasn't much yaoi. I don't think this one will be much yaoi either. Let's see if he hits on Theodore Roosevelt, though. He might want to put his name next to Roosevelt's next, but we'll see. Okay, everybody lock in. Let's see if there's a yaoi here. Hey, Scooby-Doo!
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. Want to just say one quick word, which is...
I hate you! I hate you, the evil-looking one! No, I hate this guy. Every time this guy appears, it makes me so mad. Why did he appear from behind a spectator like it was actually unveiling his, like, identity? This is so stupid. They do this to me every time. Stop. They're making me so mad. Oh my gosh.
that this incredible, amazing, improbable Presidential Library and Museum would not have been possible with all of you. Give yourselves a hand. You guys are all key
Hi,
to
look
making
at
this
the
happen.
screen.
Way to go. You've all been invited to this special private ceremony.
I don't want to be
We, of
in your
course,
special
have a
private
special
ceremony.
guest here today on this remarkable
A
and historic
special guest
day.
at this special
and we'd like to,
venue.
also with me on stage, I'd like to introduce Britt Slabinski. Britt is the president of the National Medal of Honor Society. But as you can see, he's also a Medal of Honor winner. So
Yeah, I
thank
was
you,
about to
Britt,
say, why does he also have one?
for your service. Thank you for
I've not
everything
been
you've done.
street since Lumie. What did I miss? A lot of yaoi.
And with that, we have someone who's got a very, very remarkable surprise for the Theodore Roosevelt Presidential Library opening. Please join me in welcoming the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump.
Oh, hey, look, he has his own choker. What game is this in this game? Ow! Oh my gosh, dog fist your mic. Big T wobbling in. No, Big T goes to Theodore, man. Don't say
There
that.
are a lot of people in this room that are, as we call them,
He's
TED
small
heads,
T.
people that know a lot of
He's-
stuff about the history of Theodore Roosevelt. You may know that Theodore Roosevelt himself
Bro, can
and
you
his
move the
son,
camera?
Theodore Roosevelt Jr. are both
can't
Medal
see
of
anything. I
Honor
can't
winners,
see
one
the
of only
yaoi.
two pairs in our history.
I'm trying to
Their
see
Medal of
him.
Honors have never been together, but because of the generosity and support of President Trump, he brings with him today, right, this is Theodore Roosevelt's actual Medal of Honor, presenting it to the museum.
Oh. Okay. I can't see still. I can't see chat. Hey, can you guys see? Hey, can you ask? Excuse me, can you move over? My chat can't see. I ought to do that
Thank you
next
very
time I
much.
take you
That
guys
was
out
in the
IRL.
Roosevelt
Excuse me,
room
my
for
chat
many,
can't
many
see. Can you
years.
move?
And when I heard about this, I said, maybe we'll think about it. Then I
Oh
saw
shoot!
what you
Oh shoot!
did
They actually helped me out. Okay.
and what a magnificent
I feel
library
as
you
short
built.
as Lumie from this POV.
It's really a
okay.
library, it's a museum, it's a center, and it's a
Okay.
great tribute. And I said, let's take it from the Roosevelt room, which is a very important room in the White House. I use it all the time. I'll be a little bit lonely in there without it.
What?
But I thought this would be a very, really, room there, and it's a great tribute. And I said, let's take it from the Roosevelt room, which is a very important room in the White House. I use it all the time. I'll be a little bit lonely in there without it. But I thought this would be a very, really, an appropriate place to have it.
He uses the Roosevelt room all the time. He's gonna feel lonely without Roosevelt's medal in there to witness him using the room. I don't know what to tell you guys. Just think about, I don't know what he uses the room for, but he uses it all the time, man. Goon room? I don't know. Netanyahu dumped Trump, sorry, just now clocking in. Yes, Netanyahu said he didn't need money from Trump anymore. He said, I don't need your sugar baby fund because I have enough money on my own. But it was actually a secret breakup. And you missed the Netanyahu and I was gonna say Lumie, that's crazy, and Trump Liette picture where they have their tongues out and they're shaking it with each other. Lumie, did you ever finish your song that you were working on? Line My Poems? I think so. I think that came out already. I think we can come to our own conclusions. He won't say what he uses the room for. Call the White House for a reason. Greedy hat Trump is crazy. That's where he has his giant political orgies. Room's not big enough. That's what the ballroom's for. It's called ballroom for a reason.
Then it's very special. You're a very special man.
Whoa!
There are very few people that have them. You know, I want to give one to myself, but they tell me I'm not allowed to. My son over here, both of
I think I always pause right before the yaoi on accident. Whoa! Okay, he's a very special man. Okay, we don't even know anything about this man. We just met him.
I said, fellas, I'd love to give one of them to me. What have I done where I deserve it? And they couldn't think of anything. So I'm not happy with them today.
Uh-oh.
No, there's no higher award. That's the Congressional Medal of Honor, the highest award we have. You have the Presidential Medal of Freedom. That's more of the civilian nature, but those two. But in particular that, because what you have to go through is very rough. So it's an honor to be with you. Congratulations. And it's an honor to be with my friend Doug, who's a spectacular Secretary of the Interior, to put it mildly. There's never been anyone better.
Secretary of Trump's Interior.
So I know you're all here looking forward to what will be a significant presidential address down at the amphitheater. But before you go, we have one last thing. President Trump being here on this day of dedicating this library. It is a historic moment to have a sitting president here to help do that. We're ceremoniously, the president and I, going to cut the ribbon. And then we'll all see you down at the amphitheater after that. But President, let's grab a scissors.
Oh, what?
They did say no running with these.
I'm gonna replay that because I don't like this guy, so I want to make fun of him.
Cut the ribbon, and then we'll all see you down at the amphitheater after that. But President, let's grab a scissors.
Sorry, come again? What'd you say? You want to grab what? Come again?
Scissors.
Come again? What did you say? What did you say?
Scissors.
Yeah, F you, Doug. Always there being evil.
They did say no running with these. There'll be.
He wants to scissor? Yeah, he wants Trump and him to scissor at the same time. Look, they're scissoring on the rope. They're scissoring almost... Never mind. Never mind. They're scissoring on the silk.
Well, we need audience participation. You guys
we do? Are you a streamer? Wait, count down from 10. Hey, is that JOI? Am I saying that right? Is that correct? I don't know you guys' gooner terminology. I only heard it in passing. How did you know about that? Bro, I do research. I'm a journalist. Pretend like you don't know. I'm a journalist. I'm literally a journalist. I'm supposed to know this. There's this right for the camera. Say sure research. Okay, first, okay. You said it. Whoa, what just happened to the mic? You said it with perfection? Bro, heaven forbid. First of all, I placed second in my spelling bee. Not in the class level. Not in the school level. At the regional level. Okay? Second of all, I'm a smart girl. I'm allowed to make what is it called? I forgot. I'm allowed to make extensions. Some of them. Goodness. Okay, incorrect. Oh my god, they're scissoring. They're matching ties, and they're also matching ties with the silk. This is foreshadowing. Did I finish RDR 2? I did finish it, but I didn't play the epilogue. I didn't finish the epilogue.
Thank you all. We'll see you down at the amphitheater. Let's go, North Dakota.
Okay. I might have to put Doug in the yaoi. I didn't think he would play such an important part. I don't like him. I don't like anybody, but I don't like him especially for no reason. Everyone knows South Dakota's better. You haven't hit the... No, I'm not doing that. Lumie, do you hate Doug Burgum more than Stephen Miller? I don't know. It's just whenever I see Doug, it like triggers something in me. It's like fight or flight, but instead of fight or flight, it's just beat or beat. Like bro, I don't know what it is. He makes me so mad. Okay, here. What is happening?
If tomorrow all the things were gone, work for long.
He's jerking.
And I had to start again. With just my children.
No, it's dumb. What is happening?
Thank my lucky stars to be living here today.
Anybody from North Dakota in my chat? Is this normal? Do you guys do this all the time? Is this like typical for North Dakotans or like what? because it's starting to look like it's just part of the North Dakota culture. Why I start out there to the sauce that is funny. Dude. Oh my gosh, okay.
Still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that
do it!
to me. And I
Hey, do it! Dance! Do it, come on, man! Oh my gosh! Mods, can you start a prediction if Trump will mention Biden? Go all in. Clavicular's long lost brother, upper right. What? I knew who you were talking about immediately. Mods. Let them gamble. I mean, let them predict. Let them predict on Trump. Where are my mods at? Who wants to get fired? Yes, gambling. Who's in my chat? Is it you, Sushi? Is it Zen? Is it Manager? Hello? Guy sleeping middle left? He's just looking down. Let him look down. Ad starts in 3 minutes, by the way. Let me gamble. It's Richard. I see him. Okay. Where are my mods at? Hold on, let me @ mods. @ mods. They're not here! Modless chat! Oh shoot! Modless chat. Who's trying to go crazy in the chat? Free raid. Can I join Dove mods? We're going on strike. No, see, notice how they appeared as soon as I said modless chat. Notice how they appeared as soon as I did that. That's messed up. Hi, we're gonna stream. Sorry, I was in the bathroom. Okay, well, piss faster. I don't know what to tell you. Lumie, did you give away all the Lumie star plushies? They're not done yet. I was doom scrolling. Look at my mod, dog. I'm cutting your pay. In fact, there you go, mods. Ooh, shit. Oopsies. Like, can you add his voice to my please and thank you? I didn't even check how many he has, so I don't know how many. I can't restore it because I don't know how many it is. Okay, let's watch. Do the prediction. Look at him swinging back and forth, waiting for a man to touch him.
Across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say,
okay. Oh, he's dancing! Do the dance! What the? I'm trying to get a screenshot. Okay, we can continue watching now.
I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that life to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Has Lumie watched the part where Trump talked about the threesome? No, wait, I'm not there yet.
I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that life to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Sorry, spoilers. Why would you spoil me? I can hear a beat on that.
Well, I want to thank everybody. This is an honor. We love you, and you've been so nice to me with those votes. We set every record in the book. But today we come to the heartland of America to pay tribute to a man who embodied the heart and soul and fight and spirit of our country as much as anyone who ever lived. And he's a very special man, and that's why I'm here, President Theodore Roosevelt. And he loved your community, he loved your state, and he was quite something. He was really quite something.
Oh my gosh, he's actually using the Roosevelt room
And
to
here,
goon.
beneath the wide open sky of the Badlands, I go, the Badlands. I said, what's that all about? It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool name, I have to tell you. On the steps of the burning hills, we dedicate a living monument to a legend, a statesman, soldier, frontiersman.
Trump
and a
says
true American
Badlands
hero.
in his head, he's hearing
This
Bedlands.
is a very exciting thing for me, and number
There
one,
are 18
I have to tell you, because
cowboys
this was
behind Trump.
inaugural
In
flight
the
of
ready
a
position.
second airplane called Air Force One after 37 years.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about that. Remember the Qatari gift that Trump got, the Boeing or whatever, the giant plane? Yeah, so the old Air Force plane doesn't exist anymore. He made the Boeing, like the gift he got, into the new Air Force, and he put gold all over it. Well, he basically just gave it like gold stripes. But yeah, so as you can see, he's really hoping they'll give him points with Qatar, I think. He's obviously going further into the Middle East DLC.
And it's a great plane, and we had a lot of fun with Doug and everybody coming over.
We had
And
a lot of
talked
fun with
about Theodore
Doug.
Roosevelt a lot, because he was something that was really very special. Number two,
Oh my
because
gosh,
I'm honoring
bro,
Theodore Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
That's the man who I have long admired. He's one of the few I don't admire too many people, I have to tell you. There's not a lot of people out there.
Oh my gosh, it's
And
actually
number three,
yaoi
I'm
like
back in
crazy.
North Dakota because I won the state with the most votes in the history of the presidency. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hi, what a stream.
And number four, I have two teleprompters that aren't working, and here I stand.
Okay.
But TR once observed that I would not have been president about himself had he not been, and had it not been for the experience in North Dakota. He had a great experience here. It really shaped him so much. So there could be no better place for this new national treasure than the Rough Rider state. I met some of the Rough Riders. They are Rough Riders. They're good riders, too. They were very impressive.
The Rough Riders. He met him. He was impressed by how rough they were riding. Let us continue.
Today, 107 years after he passed into eternity, Theodore Roosevelt's
Is that
presidential
Red
library
Rest
opens
type
its doors in
beat?
the
Okay.
small town, but very great town. And today it's a very famous town because that's all they're talking about. Of Medora opens its arms to the entire world. The entire world is watching. It's not a big town, but it's a very powerful town because of what was left behind. I want to thank the thousands of people who worked so hard to make this project a reality, and you really did. You made it a beautiful reality. Very few places.
That's what
very few
she
places
called
will top
him.
it. And starting with the man who put the library in its first funding. Think of it, did so much. He raised so much money.
What's
Did so many
the
different
fit
things. He really
today?
did. He had a
The
very
bunny
complete life.
jacket and pajama
He
pants.
was
I'll show you after
a real
this.
man of many forms of genius, and without whom it would never have been possible. Secretary of the Interior. And I'll tell you what, I thought he was an oil man, and he wasn't. I saw him on a debate because this guy was actually going against me. Can you believe it? But I thought he was very
He thought he was an oil man, by the way.
impressive. I thought his wife, Catherine, was even more impressive, to be honest.
Leave us up, Cat! Leave us up! I appreciate it! Leave us up!
And so impressive that I said, he's a good man. That guy's all right. But he's been fantastic. He's been a tremendous Secretary of the Interior and the best ever. There's never been a Secretary of the Interior like Doug Burke.
No! No, I have to make Doug into the yaoi now. He's talking about how he's an oil man and he's talking about his wife and stuff, man. There's nothing I can do. It's actually yaoi. I hate this guy. I hate him. I don't even want him in the yaoi. I don't like Doug. I don't like Doug. I don't like Doug. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Never been.
I need a hit. Where's my sour strips?
And you know, Doug called me and he said, would you do me a favor? He's really fantastic because I did not know the gentleman too well. But he said, Kelly Armstrong is fantastic. Would you endorse him for governor? And I did, and he won easily. Kelly Armstrong. Great job you're doing. Great job. And two of my very good friends, two warrior senators, and tough cookies, tough. Oh, I wish I could get their way. We could get a couple of little things
Maybe
passed,
like
like voter
super
identification.
toxic?
Like proof
I
of
don't know,
citizenship.
I hate him.
Well, Save America. You know, it's pretty good. Save America. Can you imagine? We have 100% of the Democrats against it and 4 or 5 Republicans, if you can believe that. What are they all about? But these two people are with us all the way. John Hovind and Kevin
Wow!
Kramer.
Do you think there's a... That was very on cue! Do you think there's a clap card and a boo card? Listen to that! Listen to it again! Listen to it again! Look, watch this, watch this.
Well,
Clap!
Save America. You know, that's pretty good. Save
Stop
America.
clapping.
Can you imagine? We have 100% of the Democrats against it and
Boo!
4 or 5 Republicans, if you can believe that.
Boo!
What are they all about?
Look!
But these two people are...
That is too in sync! There's no way there's not a card there telling them what to do. That is way in sync, dog. Come on. That's not right. Okay, keep going.
With us all the way, John Hovind and Kevin Kramer,
What do you think
senators.
Sushi does for you? Do you need to tell
Great
us to
guys.
applause? Sushi's
And a
that
congresswoman
true?
who fights and
Do I need to
gets
take
what she
away
wants,
more
and
of
she's
your
very respected. Julie
Lumie feed?
Fedorchak. Thank you, Joey. Very, very respected. And we have our ambassador, Monica. Where's Monica? Monica Crowley. Fantastic. Acting Secretary of the Navy, Hung Kao.
Remember Lord Farquaad?
And we're building a lot of ships. North Dakota House Speaker, Robin Wise. Thank you. Thank you. Doing a great job.
Yes.
State House
Lord
Majority
Farquaad's
Leader,
fine, dude. Same
Mike
dude.
LaFleur. Mike. Thank you, Mike. State Senate
Did Trump
Majority
just
Leader,
speak
David
Chinese? I think he
Oak.
tried to.
Thank you, David. And all of the members of the North Dakota legislature, every single one. I'm not going to introduce
The
you. You have no
captain
chance
just
of that.
said
David, we
Hung
all here. We love you, and you've been with us from day one. Thank you very much.
intrusive thoughts. They're
Thank you.
basically Trump's
And the CEO, who's done a fantastic job, he took me around. I thought it would be maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I've been doing this for 2 hours. Thank goodness I love the subject. I would not have put up with it. Doug said you could come in. You know, I'm prosecuting a war, which we're winning very easily, by the way. But
Bro, look!
I said, Doug, let's fly
Here.
in. We'll do 10, 15 minutes. I know I'm going to love it. And then I'll get out. Oh, absolutely, sir. So then time comes. He got me making speeches. I was over there 2 hours. I know more about that museum than the people that built it. But that's okay, because they did a very good job. I can report that they did a really good job. The CEO of the Theodore Roosevelt Presidential Library, who really did give me a tremendous amount of knowledge, I mean, about things that I never would have thought could have been possible about how great this man was. Ed O'Keefe. Ed, thank you very much.
Ed O'Keefe? What?
And 2 of my sons are here, Eric and Don.
Why, frankly?
And Bettina, thank you very much. Don just got married. Bettina, thank you. It's going to be great. Thank you very much.
The teleprompters aren't
But the members of the
working.
Roosevelt family and countless foundation staff, donors, and supporters, everyone's here. And I understand that one local construction worker delayed his retirement by 4 years just to be involved with the building. And they heard I was going to come. I was coming even when I wasn't president. I had agreed to come.
He was
And they
coming
said, well,
even when he wasn't
when we do it, you're
president.
going to
He
be president.
agreed to
So that was
come.
during that ridiculous time, that ridiculous 4-year period of time. They asked me to come. I said I'd love to come. And I said I may or I may not be president of this. We don't care. We want you to be there. And I always remember that. But they said.
Yo, what am I listening to? I said, watch that on normal speed.
To be president. So that was during that ridiculous time. That ridiculous
Size queen.
ridiculous 4-year period of
Size
time.
queen.
They asked me to come. I said I'd love to come. And I said I may or I may not be president of this. We don't care.
They asked me to come. I said I'd love to come. I said I may or may not be the president of this. They said we don't care. But he would love to come. He'd love to.
We want you to be there, and I always remember that. But
Every day I watch these speeches and I just feel more and more validated. My life is so beautiful. Even when things go wrong, even when life is hard, all I have to know is it could never be harder than Trump is for other men. It could never be harder. That's what you always gotta remember. If things get hard, remember who's really having the hardest time. Trump.
they said you're going to win. You know that. If you run, you're going to win. It turned out we did quite easily, actually.
Every
And
time
today I
Trump opens
can
his mouth, you
tell
win.
you
I
that
know,
we can
right?
see why it was worth it. It's really amazing. They've done an amazing job, beautiful job. And you know, they've done it from love. Jobs that are done from love are always better than jobs where you sort of have to follow a plan. They made lots of changes, and they...
Jobs that involve maybe like jobs that you might think blow, if they're done with love, they're no longer jobs that blow. Jobs that require too many hands, if they're done with love, it will feel like it's less hands on deck. Think about that.
Every one of them was good, and I think I know about every one of
Please
them.
mention
After
mine
2.5 hours, I learned every single one of them. But I want to really thank everyone who greeted me at the train station, because that was so famous. That was such a famous train. The last one was President Dwight Eisenhower, and he was actually a very good president. People don't realize he was a general, good general, and he built the interstate highway system. I'd say that alone is pretty good. See, he was a good, and now he was the last one. He was on the back of the exact same train. So the head of the railroad, he was fabulous, and they were explaining all about the train.
Fabulous.
They said, wow, this is really some history in the crowd. We had thousands of people over there. It was fantastic. But I had a picture
Thousands?
of President Eisenhower in the back of the train, the same
Like
exact train.
100.
I checked it out because I said, you know, we don't want to make any mistakes because the fake news is watching, and they'll say it wasn't the same train. It wasn't the same train. No, they've been pretty nice to me.
Look! Look! They changed the sign. The exit put up the wrong sign. Listen.
Because the fake news is watching, and they'll say it wasn't.
They go like this, then.
It wasn't the same train. It wasn't the same train. No, they've been pretty nice to me
They
lately.
talking
Look,
about Vine with the
when you do as well as we're
Mexican
doing, they have to be
name,
nice, I guess.
I don't think
They've been
so.
pretty nice. And I want to give a very special thanks to the Patriots who gave us such an incredible escort from town. We had more
Did you ever
law
show me how
enforcement.
you
You know, I love law
ended?
enforcement. Now, according to the people that are running on the other side in many places, they want to defund the police. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. We see them all the time. They said they're social democrats. Doesn't it sound pretty? They're actually communists, but we'll get into that a little bit later. They're not going to win. They're not going to win anything. They got some very unattractive candidates, I have to say. During my first term, it was a privilege to sign the bill
thought
that
you
helped
said you were
get
a
this
communist like
incredible
Xi
project underway
Jinping.
and transferring 90 acres. We took it right out of the federal government. We ripped it away from the federal government. They don't know what's missing. They still haven't figured out what the hell happened. And today, the artistry and scholarship, technical skill on display right here and in that museum in particular is just fantastic. It's really great. Things that they actually gave me. You know, we're going to build our museum in Miami. They got me a lot of ideas. Doug, you gave me a lot of ideas, Doug. But they really did it well. Incredible. I even had a conversation
Yeah, I'm
with
sure he gave you
Theodore
a lot of
Roosevelt.
ideas.
I said, what did you think about the Panama Canal? Do you consider that your greatest achievement? How do you feel about the fact that the Democrats gave the Panama Canal away to Panama for $1? You know, He built the Panama Canal, proceeded.
Why did he just write fan fiction? I'm not tripping, right? He just wrote fan fiction. He just said, yeah, I talked to Theodore Roosevelt too and I asked him about the Panama Canal. He's straight up just saying fan fiction now, isn't he? No wonder he doesn't need a teleprompter. It's off the dome. He's been fantasizing about this for a long time. He talks to an AI of Roosevelt. LOL. He's on, what is it? He's on Chat AI or whatever. He talks to ghosts. Trump Mastrodome. Actually, it was an AI? Wait, actually, like, you have proof? Is he gonna say it next? No way. There's a video? King say less. King say less. Send it to my mods. I need that immediately. I need that like right now. I didn't know there was a video of him doing that. Oh my gosh, no way. Trump CAI account confirmed. No freaking way, man. Send it. We're gonna watch it after.
Really by a man who's actually, he was the tariff king. William McKinley, he was a president, and they took his name off Mount McKinley, and I put it back on because it deserved it. Put it back on. But McKinley actually, he was assassinated, but he made tremendous amounts of money, made our country very rich. And then Teddy Roosevelt, as the vice president, got in, and he did some incredible things. But one of them, I think, one of the most amazing, maybe a lot of people would say the parks.
You found it?
Different elements of his success, so incredible. But he built the Panama Canal. It was the most expensive project to this date, if you bring the dollars forward, ever built in history. 38,000 people died. They died 95% from mosquitoes, malaria, 95%. You expected almost to die. They paid workers from the United States. Mostly they came in, and mostly, I must say, men. It was a little different time. They would have men and women, but they had all men. And they paid them massive amounts of money, more than they were making as workers in the United States. Such a fascinating thing, the Panama Canal. I've studied it long and hard, and when they gave it away, $1. But
long and hard,
they died from the mosquito, and they died from the snake. They have a viper, a snake, that if you get bit, you're in trouble. If you get bit, you were dead. You were dead, and that wiped out about 5%. There was 38,000 people building the Panama Canal. Our people. 38,000 people died building the Panama Canal.
Okay, wait, Sushi, is it a part of this meeting, or is it external? Because if this is a part of this meeting, I don't want to watch it until it comes up later. If it's not, we'll watch it right now. Different? Okay, bet. We're watching it right now. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm pulling up Trump's CAI use with Teddy Roosevelt. Watch President Trump's reaction to AI Teddy Roosevelt.
Every day a president faces storms most people never see. Keep your nerve and remember the nation comes first.
What is happening?
You know that feeling yourself. Well, I appreciate those words. Those words are fantastic. And I just want to say
oh my gosh!
We are making a little bit of a tour. Some of the fantastic things you've done. Do you consider the Panama Canal your greatest achievement?
Look at freaking Doug. I hate Doug. Oh my god.
Right then, yes. The canal stands as one of my proudest battles, no question. But greatness is a strange thing. It isn't always the biggest or boldest job that matters most.
He literally just said no!
What America could achieve if we held steady and acted fast when the world dragged its feet.
He just said
That
no!
said, I measure my greatest work by the lives improved. Parks set aside, food and drugs made safe, the square deal given to all, not just to a few.
Bro, Trump just
When I stood in the mud
lied.
watching those steam shovels, knowing ships would pass through, changing the world's map forever, I felt
What the
I'd
hell
left
is
a
this
mark
guy?
that would last.
Okay, you did. Thank you.
Why? Why don't you ask if he loves you? Whatever. Bro, he lied. He said Teddy Roosevelt said yeah. He didn't even say yeah. He said my greatest achievements are actually all the people I've helped. That's crazy though. He was literally talking to him.
I appreciate those words.
You know that feeling yourself. I know you first, you get through. I know you. And remember, the nation comes first, you get through. I know you know that feeling yourself.
Well, I appreciate those words. Those words are fantastic. And I just want to say it's an honor to be with you today. And we are making a little bit of a tour. Some of the fantastic things you've done.
Trump X Roosevelt character AI. I can't believe it. I know you know those words yourself. Bro, Teddy would never even say this to him. This is so wrong. This is like, bro, honestly, this is like someone making an AI of me and I say some parasocial shit that I would never say. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. You're taking away Teddy Roosevelt's agency. He wouldn't flirt with Trump. Stop. He wouldn't do that. Trump is just in love with him. You know what? When they programmed the machine, I bet he told them to put in there, oh, in the prompt, tell him that I'm deeply in love with him and he feels a feeling of affection for me. No. Trump talks to Roosevelt AI and thinks it's like realness flirting with him. Yes, he's flirting! He said, thank you so much. Thank you. Those words are fantastic. Those words are so beautiful. Yeah, of course they're beautiful, because you programmed him to love you. Get me out of here. Making me mad. It's not right. You're taking away his agency. Okay, hold on.
It opened, and from day one it was very successful. And we gave it away. We gave it away. It was the most expensive thing we ever built, and it was also the most profitable thing we ever built.
Now
That's this combination. A little bit like Venezuela. We did a good job in Venezuela. And we're actually doing equally as well with the Islamic Republic of Iran. Maybe you've heard of it. But think of it. The Panama Canal, so we gave it away. The first thing they did, you know what they did? They raised the prices for the ships by 4 times. And they didn't lose one ship. And then they raised it again twice. And they didn't lose one ship. All they did is make tremendous amounts of money for years and years. How stupid was that? And now China is trying to take over the Panama Canal, and we're not going to let that happen, okay?
What?
And that was not part of the script.
I thought you loved Xi Jinping.
This thing doesn't work.
What? What's
It's
wrong?
appropriate. The one on my right is slightly better than the one on my left. The one on my left is a waste of time. It's a little like politics. The one on my right is a little bit.
Insult button so I can get my voice. You can't hear anything?
It's not great.
I think that's just you. I think it's fine on my side. Maybe you have me muted. Hey, unmute me. Someone tell Kyle to unmute me now. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Give it about a 2 on the scale of 10. And this afternoon, I'm pleased to announce that through the National Endowment for the Humanities, we will be awarding the library $750,000 to support the opening exhibits during the first year, so they're getting a nice check. Getting a nice check. And as you know, this week, Americans all across our nation are filled with joy and excitement and anticipation as we prepare for one of the proudest moments in our history. 250 years, think about that. 3 days from now, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. What a document that was. And this week, we look back on 250 years of glorious freedom, and we took
I'm playing Siege
so much
right
time
now.
and so much effort
Unmute me now!
On July 4th, it's going to be approximately 107 degrees out. And I'm going to go and I'm going to make a really long speech just to show that I can do anything. It's going to be 107. But you know what? They also predicted the fight that we had 3 weeks ago was unbelievable at the White House. They said a week before, 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. They said it was going to rain. It's going to be horrible. You're going to have to cancel the fight. Sure, we're going to have to cancel. This was a big event. This was one of the highest rated fights in history. It was on CBS National on a Sunday night, not a Saturday night. Saturday nights are called Death Valley for television.
Okay.
But Sunday night's very good, and it was broadcast on CBS, a network, and it got among the highest ratings any fight has ever gotten. But they said it was going to rain. And I talked to Dana White. I said, Dana, I don't know, this is bad. Sir, it's 100% chance of rain. I said, you sure? Like maybe 90? No, 100%, sir. So it was 7 o'clock, and it wasn't raining. Then it started at 8 o'clock, and we were going to delay it till 12 o'clock midnight. I said, that's not good, but it wasn't raining at 8 o'clock. And it wasn't raining at 8:30. And we had the fight on time, and it never rained. Never rained. So you never know about weather forecasting, do you? With all the money we spend all that money. It's happened before. We had a big march in Washington. You remember that? That was going to be rained out, sir. We're going to have to change it. Rained out, never rained. So we're getting pretty good at that. But this is a time to rediscover the indomitable spirit that built our country and all that will ensure America always remains the most exceptional nation on the face of the earth. We're not going to let communists get in our way. We're not going to let anyone get in our way. Not the communists.
I thought you wanted to be with Xi Jinping.
It's a very unattractive lot.
Wrong?
They're not going to do it. They're not doing anything. Those people, what they're doing, they're so stupid. They're so stupid. There could be no better place to begin this rediscovery than with the life,
How
times,
did he get here? I don't
passions
know.
of Theodore Roosevelt. He had great passion. The Colonel
What?
was an American man. He was really a great he-man. He was an American man through and through. His chest swelled with American optimism,
What?
confidence, enthusiasm, pride. His heart beat with an unyielding sense of America's destiny and pride, and that pride was bigger. The biggest word for him, I think, was pride. He was a proud man. But I'm a proud man. I'm proud of our country.
Pride! He was a proud man. He's got pride. Trump is a proud man. He's got pride. He's saying this the day after Pride Month ends, so nobody can tell him he's gay. But gay men are gay 24/7 all year. He's just pretending he's not. It's not right.
I'm proud
So
that
their month is over.
2 years ago we had a country that was a
He's
laughing
as
stock
hardy
all over the
as
world, and now we have the
just
hottest
as
country
they
anywhere in the
were.
world, the most respected country anywhere in the world.
Trump is an
But as a
actually
young boy, I
fantasizing
saw
about Teddy.
that
Yeah, man,
beloved
he's been character
Lincoln
AI
and
with
Lincoln's
him.
casket would pass through a nation torn apart by civil war. I don't know if you know that. I think
Okay,
Roosevelt,
low
I think, is
key.
probably
What do you think would happen if we genuinely gave Trump a Biden character AI? Do you think, because he's kind of old, right? And he has obviously yaoi dementia. Do you think he would genuinely think him and Biden made up their differences and then start speaking kindly about Biden on television and on his Truth Social? I'm being so serious. I feel like he actually would. Probably, absolutely. Dude, I feel like you start seeing him type, and Joe Biden is the best man. I didn't know we agreed on so many things. I love Joe Biden so much. He's such a big man. I feel like we put food on our dog's nose when it's sleeping. When will we do that? He already talked to character AI Teddy Roosevelt, man. There's no, bro. Somebody get Barron Trump to introduce him to that. I need to see that now.
As big as I was trying to get that today, and I think it came pretty
Only
loud and
use
clear.
of AI that I
Abraham
need to
Lincoln
see.
was the person that he most
Lincoln's
respected, most
long!
admired, most looked up to. He has a beautiful picture of Lincoln that he had in his one of his rooms, one of his very
What?
important rooms where he lived, and it's at
He's
the,
developed a
it's at
very
the
social
library.
relationship with
By the end of
Biden.
the 60 years, TR had transformed his country by the reach of his vision. He had a great
TR,
vision.
you can call
by
him
the force of
that.
his will into one of the greatest places, one of the greatest empires, one of the most incredible
take it to the
countries, ready to take
ballroom.
its rightful place as the strongest and most respected nation anywhere in the world. They didn't have people that they had no idea where they were. They didn't have people that couldn't walk up the steps. See those steps? They didn't have people that had no idea where the hell they were. They didn't have people that said, let's have open borders so millions and millions of people
You
can pour
said
into our
that
country
already.
from prisons all over the world. They didn't have those people. They had strong, smart people like Teddy
That was
Roosevelt.
easy
Today, America
imperialism, Cuba,
is stronger
here we
and more respected. Right now, I'll tell you, the King of Saudi Arabia, I was with him a year ago.
Yes,
Smart
we
guy, good guy.
know.
Said
He
to me,
gripped
"Sir,
your
you know,
hand."
it's amazing. And this was as we were just started to really, and we've made a lot of progress since, and you see the numbers, factories being built all over the country at a level that we've never had before. But he said, you know, 1 year ago, during the Biden, Sleepy Joe, during the Biden administration,
Yo! Chat! Everybody who banned him saying Biden! Here we go! Yeah! Biden mentioned! Okay. Deal him out, mods. Deal him out. Finish the prediction. Give it to him. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Didn't anyone vote no? I don't know. I can't stop thinking about it, sweetheart. He talks about Biden in every speech. I know. It's freaking hilarious. Okay. Start the next one, mods. Can we do Will Trump moan? Do that. Do Will Trump moan. This one's a little bit harder because I don't know if he'll do it here, but he might make a little noise. We'll see. I'll judge what a moan is. So if he goes, if he even does one, I really wanna, yeah, that counts. Just a moaner as you showed us last week. Okay, mods. Once you do that, I'm playing it again. Lumie made millions off Poly Market.
he said 1 year ago, your country was dead. We gave up on your country. They were looking at China. They were looking at others to protect them. They were looking at other countries. And now you have the hottest country anywhere in the world. He said that, and it's true. Now it's even more so than it was then. Hottest country anywhere in the world. So Theodore Roosevelt and his presidency fell exactly at the halfway mark between the founding in 1776 and the place we are today in 2026.
What,
And here are
125
5
years?
lessons, and I wanted to write these because you can learn from some people, not from too many. From a lot of them, you don't want to learn much. But
Where's
you can
the
learn from
full
him.
thing?
Here are
My
5
mods are
lessons
putting it
that are really extraordinary. Life offers to all Americans on
Right,
the
mods?
threshold of our 250th year. First of all, the life of Theodore
my
Roosevelt reminds us.
Mods. He said yes. Okay. Don't let me dock your pay again. Wait, do you have any more money? I need to see if I should dock your pay. Oh, shoot. There. No!
that
Okay,
Americans
whatever.
Never give up. We don't give up. You know, if you really look back 2 years ago, I could see people wanting to give up. I could see them wanting to give up. He never stopped, never quit, never surrendered in pursuit of his
Thank
dreams.
you
He had a
for
dream.
the jewels, you
A
did
very
that.
complex
Thank you,
dream he did
buddy.
because of the way he
I
traveled, the way he
appreciate
moved. The fact that he ended up here, it turned out to be one of the most impactful things he ever did, ending up right here where we are. But his
Look
pursuit
at
of the
his
American
little
dream
moth
never
name,
ever stopped. It was
can.
really amazing. He was plagued by asthma very, very bad, very serious. He was having a hard time breathing for much of his life. But he went out and he was told by his doctor that he'd have to live very quietly. He'd have to, this was as a young man, he was told you'd have to be, and have a very quiet life. You have to be nice and easy. And he did just the opposite. He had a freaking wild life, right? He was wild.
Okay.
He just didn't want to take that. He didn't want to listen to his doctor. He didn't want to be quiet. He wanted to be great. He actually wanted to be great, and that's what he turned out to be. Young Theodore replied, Doctor, I'm going to do all the things that you tell me not to do, and I've got to live the sort of life that you've described. I don't care how short it is. I just want to live my life the way I want to live my life. It was great. I mean, who would say that? The next year, he sailed the Atlantic and
I didn't know
summited
Teddy Roosevelt did
the
that.
Matterhorn just to prove that he could do these things,
didn't
just to
know
prove
he
his
did
doctor
that.
wrong. He knew his doctor. He wanted to prove him wrong. Maybe it wasn't smart, but it worked out okay. But again and again, he summoned the will to transcend tragedy and triumph and defeat heartbreak with hard work. He worked hard, and
love.
I found that out. I mean, if you love what you do, it's not work. That's one thing I will tell you. People say I work hard, but it's not work, because if you love it, I love making America great again. I mean, I'm having a good time. So it's not work.
It's not work. Remember when Bibi and Kamini Sr. were fighting, and he was like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, and he was really mad? Do you think it still wasn't work then? Did you just get 10K Lumie feet to my mod? That's not right. You know I'm trying to dock his pay, man. That's not right at all. Come on.
We call it work, but it's not. In his library, we find his diary open to the page from 1884, when his mother and his wife died on the very same day in the very same house. Totally unrelated. Just a tragic moment, but unrelated. There wasn't an accident where both of them were killed. They just died. Then he came back home and he said, what happened? They're both dead. Different parts of the house, had nothing to do. It's just an amazing. Wife was very young, mother was older, but she was getting by. The light has gone out from my life, he wrote. But Theodore Roosevelt did not surrender to fate. He came here to Medora and made himself fate's master. I said, I want to be fate's master. He wanted to turn the tables, and he really showed that that's what Americans can do. That's what people can do, beyond Americans. That's what people can do if they really believe and they set their mind to it, and if they're competent.
Wow,
I mean, you have to be
he's
competent, you have to be
in
smart.
love with Theodore
Nice to say anybody
Roosevelt.
can do it, not anybody
Which,
can
like,
do it.
yeah, I
They'd
get
like to say,
Who
anybody can do it. No. But he was a special person.
He's really
He
in love
arrived
with
at
Theodore
this town,
Roosevelt.
narrow-chested, 140 pounds. He looked pretty bad to the people here, because they're pretty tough people around here. Never changed. He was sick. He was shattered from the death of these two people that he loved the most. And his body and his spirit were pretty much broken. Not broken enough, but pretty much broken. If they were broken all the way, he wouldn't have been able to do what he did. He left here 2 years later. He weighed 40 pounds more, and he was strong as an ox. They say it was 40 pounds of muscle. I don't know how the hell that happened. They didn't have modern-day drugs. Of course, the modern-day drugs don't do that either, do they? In fact,
He
they
hopes
actually
he
take away
can
the
see
muscle.
how
That's
it
not good.
happened.
How are we doing, doctor? Well, you lost a lot of muscle. That's not good. But we didn't have any of that. He was 40 pounds of steel, the vital man of vigor, who would become president of the United States not that
Of
long
course,
after he left.
of course,
Wow,
he's
that's
worried about
amazing.
vigor.
I know what it takes to do that. It's tough.
You
As
do?
the sheriff's deputy, he heard 3 thieves had stolen the only boat in town, so he built another, and over 3 days chased the criminals 300 miles. He wanted all those poor criminals. We need a little bit more of that in our country, don't? But we do pretty good. We have the best border we've ever had. We do pretty good.
That is not at
Think
all
of
what
the
he
best border,
did.
strongest border. We went from the worst border in history
That is not at all
in
the
3
same
months
thing.
to the best border in history, so we do okay.
Not the same thing at
But he
all.
was a man who could get crushed beneath a horse. He was crushed. Get up, and he kept riding. People said, you gotta get back, we gotta get you to, no, I'm gonna keep riding. He could take a bullet to the chest, stand up, and keep speaking. He had a little luck, he had a clot of paper there. I saw it today, bullet hole right through both of them. But so, got lucky, but other people wouldn't have done what he did. He could feel sick, and he was often feeling sick. Deep in the Amazon jungles, he was
Golly!
get extremely sick. Maybe he shouldn't have been there.
Delicious!
He knew what was happening. It was a very dangerous place from that standpoint, from the standpoint of catching some pretty bad diseases, and he caught them.
I'm
And yet
surprised
carried
he
on
actually hasn't
when he was
moaned
half
yet.
dead, and most people think he was going
This
to
is
die.
like, bro, low-key, he's like writing ERP right now or something. Like, this is crazy glaze. Like, he has been going on for like 30 minutes. I've never heard him go on about somebody like this. This is a first for me. Even the other presidents and stuff, he never went on this long. This is a really long time. He knows, I guess he was in that museum a long time. He must have learned something, right? But obviously you can tell that he just learned this, that he never knew this about Theodore Roosevelt because he's so excited to share it. Because did you, like,
Thought he was going to
bro,
die. They said,
he's a
Teddy
new
Roosevelt is
fictional
going to
crush,
die.
bro, I
He
don't
carried
know.
on, and he was still standing. He never sat. He never rested. He just kept going. As America turns 250
Roll
years
it
old, we
for
look
me,
at
DJT,
this remarkable
please.
man, and we recall that
Okay.
with effort, determination, and drive, there is nothing that Americans of competence cannot do. Nothing.
Wow, that really hit.
Our
That
ancestors
was
were the
deep
people
for
who
him.
raised up New York City from the marshes of Manhattan,
Oh,
and then ventured
New York
into
City,
the Dakotas
this little town.
to carve up a life in the place that they called hell with the fires burned out. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Hell with the fires burned out. That doesn't sound so nice. But you did, and you've become a tremendously wealthy state, a very successful state with low taxes. I mean, you have great government.
Is
You
North
have great
Dakota
government.
really
These people right
a
over here are the people I
successful?
introduced. But
Is North Dakota really a wealthy state, actually, or no? I don't know anything about the Dakotas. They're two in the middle of the U.S. Anything in the middle of the U.S., it's just one Midwest for me. One big Midwest. You said, I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'll continue to watch then.
other places have good land. They have
19th
valuable assets
overall
under the
per
land.
capita income. Oh,
And
that's
they're
not that
losing.
bad.
You know, California was our
What's
third
one?
biggest oil drilling state. Not so long
That's
ago.
because
It's got
of
tremendous amounts of oil.
Flyover
Nobody
State.
knows that. It was
No.
third.
There's
after
two,
Texas
so I
years
guess it
ago.
ain't good
Big
enough for a
oil drilling. Now they
sequel.
won't drill because the
Okay.
environmental lunatics have said don't do it, and it's not a state that's doing very well. In fact, it's doing extremely poorly. One of the most beautiful states in the world, best weather, best everything. From winning our independence to laying the railroads, taming the West, and planting our flag on the moon, nothing great that America has ever done has come without staggering effort, and it's never come easy. It's been really an unflagging persistence that drove us into greatness. We had the persistence of great people, great men,
Did
great
the
women.
teleprompter
They were
start
persistent.
working
They
again?
never
There's
gave
no
up.
way he's able
This
to
country
say
is
this
built
all
on
off
the
the fly.
conviction that just because something is hard to do,
I think it
that only
did.
means that Americans try even harder, and they succeed almost all the time. Because whatever the obstacle, whatever the challenge, it's no match for American grit. And you have it probably as much or more than any
Grits!
other
Grits
place
mentioned. I
there
love
is.
grits.
You have American grit.
The majority of their ranch and farms are going under.
And second, Theodore Roosevelt reminds us all that to be a great nation and to be a free nation, we must have courage. Without courage, you have nothing. As
Hey,
DR once
thank
put
you
it,
so much, dude.
freedom
I
is
didn't
not a
even
gift
notice.
that lasts long in the hands of cowards. How about that? Doesn't last long in the hands of cowards. What a great statement.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Blaze, man.
I would have used that. I shouldn't have said it. I would have used that statement, and I wouldn't have attributed it to TR.
Okay.
And they would have said, "Oh, what a great statement that is! Trump made a brilliant speech."
Trump fell
What
for
do you
the
think, John?
thing.
Would I
Yeah,
get
I
away with
like
that, Kevin? I don't know. Maybe not.
He said
But
they
that's a great
did. They
statement.
refers to one
That's
on
a
the
beautiful
right.
thing to say. But in the West, he tracked a 1,200-pound
Starbucks
grizzly. My
had
two boys know
Charlie
all about that. I say, are
Archie
grizzlies dangerous? Is a grizzly
Cowboy
bear
Collab
dangerous?
is not locked
I looked at
in.
Eric and Don. They know more about that stuff than any human being. They said, they're real dangerous, Dad. I said, are they violent, bears? They said, they're really violent, right, fellas? You said they are violent, but that doesn't scare them. Just be scared, okay, and get the hell out of there. But we want to keep you around. But when it roared, a big one, and it wanted to strike him, and it was going rapidly there, very fast. I just learned that on a beautiful airplane coming over here. He shot it squarely between the eyes, and it fell, touching him, but not able to destroy him. When he heard a
He
man
wishes
here
he was that
threaten to
bear,
kill him
by
right
the
here,
way.
one of your tough people. Is he around by any chance? Would you please stand up?
What?
He wrote to his house. He wrote to the man's house. Knocked on his door. The man threatened to kill him. He said, I'm going to kill Roosevelt. And he declared that I've come over to see what you want to begin with and how do you want to begin the killing, he said. How do you want to begin? I'm right here in front of you. How do you want to begin the killing? That's a little different kind of a guy. By a coincidence of history, it was exactly 128 years ago today that Colonel Roosevelt gave our nation one of the greatest examples of American courage the age-old chronicles of military valor have ever seen. After commandeering a ship to Cuba for the
Charles
volunteer
Stevens, our
regiment,
viewer, Drew?
he personally
Dude, this
raised
is how he's
and
just
trained
been
his incredible Rough Riders. The Rough Riders, I saw the Rough Riders. Rough Riders. Look at these guys. I wish I looked like that.
What? Oh, here we go,
If I
Yowie!
looked like them, I would have been president 20 years ago. You guys are great. Thank you. They could really ride those horses. They let us in. They were going faster than the car. I said to
They can really ride. These Rough Riders, man, they could really ride all right. They were going so fast.
my guys, is there any danger in the way they're riding? Yeah, there's danger, sir, but they're great riders. You guys are fantastic. Thank you.
Is there any danger there in their riding? Yeah, but they're great riders.
But he led the Rough Riders in their heroic charge.
Rough
up
Riders is so
San Juan
crazy,
Heights.
man.
And with malaria coursing all throughout his veins, he was really sick. Colonel Roosevelt galloped into a hail of Spanish bullets, and when his horse came to a wire fence, he leapt off the horse. He jumped off the horse, and he started running toward the enemy. I don't know if that was smart, but he made it. Then he looked over at the next hill, and he grabbed his men. He said, fellas, let's do it again. And he did it again and again. The Rough Riders' victory at San Juan Heights led directly to the collapse of the Spanish line. Ah, the Spanish. They're members of NATO, but not very good members of NATO.
Okay.
They say, no, we don't want to help other people. What are we doing, huh? They are not behaving nicely, but they will learn.
It's
Soon
not
after
too
they
much
relinquished
security.
their grip on Cuba and Guam, Philippines,
gosh,
and
it's
Puerto
not even
Rico,
on two.
and they were all ours.
There you go,
Oh,
that's better.
we got them all. And
Come on,
speaking of
he said we
Cuba,
can have a good life
after many, many
together.
decades, it's coming our way.
I'm really supposed to be working on my
But for his actions that day, TR was celebrated as a hero and eventually awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. That's a big deal. And I'm thrilled to announce that just moments ago, 128 years after the Battle of San Juan Heights, it was my really great privilege to deliver his library and a very special gift. In fact, I gave it to Doug and the president, the man who did such a good job in helping to build it. Doug raised a lot of money, got a president to be out here all day instead of 15 minutes. And I gave that medal. I took it off. Then we have a beautiful room, the Roosevelt room. This Roosevelt, by the way.
Oh, the
And I took it
Roosevelt
off the
room!
wall, brought it over, and we just presented it, and it's going to be in your library now for a long, long time.
The Goonsevelt room and the Goonsevelt medal.
And it'll be displayed
Honestly, I
alongside
hope
the
they
Medal of Honor
clean-
earned by his brave son. His son was brave. It's genetics. It's like the racehorse theory, right?
I
Fast
hope they
horses.
cleaned that medal before
Theodore
Trump
Roosevelt
gave it to them.
Jr. on
It's
D-Day,
probably got some
he also
crust on
received
it.
that incredible acknowledgement, except
Who
for
knows what Trump was
author
using it
Douglas
for?
MacArthur. Arthur was a son.
Judging
Douglas
by how
MacArthur,
he's
great gentleman.
talking, it
They're the
might
only father
probably
and son
look like
pair to
stain
receive our
already.
nation's
The balls
highest
room is Goon
military
Day.
award for courage above and beyond the call of duty. Now, as I see my two beautiful sons sitting there, I think I'm going to give one to myself, one to them, and we'll have a threesome, okay? I'll pick out one of the two. I'll give them the Congressional Medal of
His sons? Okay. 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 Hold on. Hold on.
Highest
Hold on,
military
right?
award
Hold on,
for
right?
courage above and beyond the call of duty. Now, as I see my two beautiful sons sitting there, I think I'm going to give one to myself, one to them, and we'll have a threesome, okay?
I don't like this political yaoi. I don't. Yo! Okay, listen, remember when we thought that King Charles and Trump, like, they were stated to be related, and then we were like, yeah, Trump is definitely doing incest yaoi. Okay, this is too far. This is too far. This is too far, man. I don't want. Stop! Okay, well, there you have it. Trump said he's gonna give one to his son, one to himself, and then he and his sons are gonna have a threesome. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. I don't. Bro, just watch. Bro. I gotta write this down, huh? Oh my gosh, bro, that's not right. Every breath I take is filled with pain. The pain of being right. Nothing is harder than being right.
I'll pick out one of the two.
Honorary Rough Rider.
I'll give them the Congressional Medal of Honor for something. For their genius at hunting.
I don't want you to pick out
and I'll get one for
two.
taking on Russia or something. And we'll have a third pair. No, I'm only kidding. But I have seriously thought about, now this is dangerous to say because the fake news is up there all over the place. And when I joke, I learned earlier, don't be sarcastic in politics. But I actually said a few times that I've seriously thought of giving myself the Congressional Medal of Honor. Now, everyone knows I'm doing it with a chuckle, but then they report, he wants to give himself the Congressional. So I don't say that anymore. So
you wanted the Nobel Peace Prize! You threw a tantrum over the Nobel Peace Prize! It's not far-fetched to think you would want that too!
To say.
Please start being
But it is the
wrong.
highest award, and they had a father-son get it, and that's a tremendous tribute to a genetic pool. As we enter the
Bro,
250th
please
year
start
Americans,
talking about father,
never
son,
forget we are
genetic pools.
historic
You're
and
making
heroic
me
people with a
uncomfortable.
heroic spirit and a heroic purpose. And in this world, we are a very special group. American courage won our independence.
he wanted that. Yeah, he
liberated
said that on
millions and
purpose at
millions
this
from slavery,
point.
rescued billions from tyranny, and sustained American liberty for 2.5 centuries. And we're not going to lose it to this group of losers. So can you imagine? Have you seen these people? Have you seen these people? The press is just building them up. They're losers, okay? They're nasty people, but they're losers. We'll teach them. We're going to teach them. They're not going to hurt our country. Without courage, there is no America today. If you didn't have courage, we wouldn't have America today. We wouldn't be close. Third, Theodore Roosevelt believed in the America that really works and worked. He refused to accept failure, mediocrity, corruption, decay, or decline, and neither should we. That's why we can't take this nonsense that's going on.
What about your insider trading?
No, we're not going to take it. The
What
first
about that?
public cause he ever supported was a bill to fix the streets in New York City. He was very New York City and New York-centric. You know that. That's where he came from. He was a pretty rich family. As the Civil Service Commissioner, he fought tooth and nail to return federal hiring to a principle called merit. Merit. Isn't that nice to hear? And by the way, do you know, a little while ago, not in yesterday's decisions, where we actually had a good day, except for birthright citizenship, which will work out some way, but we had something called, you know what we're talking about? We had something that gives back tremendous power to the President of the United States, and we won that, I think, 6-3, and it was taken away from another Roosevelt. It was taken away from FDR. In 1932, it was taken away, and for almost 100 years, that's been up for grabs. Slaughter, it was called the Slaughter case. And a lot of people didn't think it would ever be won, and we won it 2 days ago in the Supreme Court. It gives power back to the president at a time where the president really needs power. It's a great decision.
Bro's still talking?
It was the most important one. We won
he's
some others too. It was the most important decision of
blazing.
all of them, I think. But we'll take care of the birthright citizenship because that was.
I'm
that was
glad
not meant
I'm in
for
my room
rich people
with
from other
AC.
countries. That was
It
meant
looks
for.
hot out
Actually,
there.
it was meant for the babies of slaves. If you look at it, it was a month after the Civil War ended that it went through. That's because it was meant for the babies of slaves. It wasn't meant for rich people from China. They came over in Gulf Streams. It was meant for the babies of slaves. So I believe. No, I know they got it wrong, but that's okay because they gave us something that nobody thought. But they also gave us something in one of the sessions a year ago. It was called merit. Our country now is.
So, like, Xi Jinping, right? If he and Trump had a baby in America, Trump specifically mentions Xi Jinping and doesn't want his kid to have American citizenship when he gives birth. Theoretically, this is basically a play to tell Xi Jinping that he's a bottom and not the top, so he's going to be the one carrying the baby. Because if Trump were carrying the baby, if Xi were carrying the baby and he had the baby in America, it wouldn't be an American citizen. But only if Trump has the baby in America will it be an American citizen. Think about that. Have you covered the Golden Eagle with 11 stars?
based again on merit. So, if you're a student with very average marks, and you look a certain way, or you acted a certain way, or whatever, and you get into the finest school in the world, and then you're somebody else that looked a certain way or acted a certain way, and you have all A pluses, and you have all great marks and board numbers that are through the roof, way above other people, but you don't get in, they get in. It's all over with. It's based now on merit. I don't even know if people know. The fake news didn't want to cover it. To me, that's one of the greatest decisions. And that took courage of the Supreme Court, because our country became great because of merit. We became great because of merit. And when you look at those soldiers that we have standing there at Washington, D.C., where we ended up, so we had one of the most unsafe cities, places, our capital, anywhere in the country. And now we have one of the absolute safest. You can walk anywhere in Washington. We fixed up the monuments, and Doug was fantastic. We had 78 monuments, fountains.
I did not.
Statues.
I heard about his $1.2
We have the reflecting
billion
pond, which we did the best job of all. They came in with box cutters and they cut it
cryptocurrency,
up, but it's working fine. We're gonna let a little water out. We're gonna redo it a little bit. We fixed it up after 100.
Oh my gosh, I don't care about the pool. Please move on.
that it
I do
came
not
about.
care about
And from
the
the day it was
pool.
built, it leaked.
Where's the
From the day
yaoi?
it was built, it didn't work.
Kiss
But when it
men
did, when they
now.
had water, it was beautiful. It reflected Washington, the Washington Monument. It reflected Lincoln and Washington. Think of it. How beautiful. How beautiful. And these people went in and cut it up, and they got caught. We'll see what happens with them, but they got caught. But they put a big gash, 350 feet long. Think of that, 350-foot gash along the side of this very expensive material. But we'll have it all. It's already good. We want to have it done for July 4th, and it was done for July 4th. And then it's operating right now, but we'll let it water out. We'll fix it up very quickly, Doug, and it'll be just as good. But we have for the first time ever. What they don't say, we spent a very small amount of money too. What they don't say is Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him? Barack Hussein Obama spent tens of millions of dollars.
See,
trying
look,
to
they
fix
have a
it, and it
boo
was a
card.
disaster.
Barack Hussein
Sleepy Joe
Obama.
Biden spent
Boo.
millions of dollars trying to fix it, and he was unable to do it.
Oh,
But we
second
did it, and
Biden.
it works beautifully.
That's
It's
crazy.
beautiful. We got rid of the algae, which they put in. They put in algae. Who the hell put in algae? They had a couple of people with signs, protect the algae. Can you believe this? This world has gone crazy. But today I'm proud to
When
say
is he
that
gonna
after
moan?
4 years of decline, America is once again a nation that has strong
waiting
borders,
for him to
is
moan. Why is he
respected by
doing
everyone,
it?
all countries all over the world. They respect your president, and they respect you. When they respect your president, they respect you.
Okay.
And we
bro.
solve problems, and we take things on, just like Theodore Roosevelt took things on. He took them on directly, right at them. He stared in their face. But our laws will be
That
enforced.
sounds
Our laws will
freaky
be
if you think about it too
protected,
long.
and our law enforcement is respected again. You know, one of the things that I'm most proud of,
He
when I was
took
running
them
the
on
campaign,
straight
even
in the
before I
face.
announced, you could not get people to join the military. We had the worst years we've ever had under Sleepy Joe Biden.
Travis
He had
Boy
no idea what
outside
the
the
hell he
yaoi
was
stuff. He
doing.
just
And people were
repeats the same
ashamed of our
stuff over
country.
and over
And
again.
you couldn't get them to
This
join.
is what I have to do every
And
time
then
to
we had
look
a
for the
beautiful day on November
yaoi.
5th, and we won it
By the
a lot.
way,
We
I have
won
to
by
watch
just
and
a lot.
repeat
It
the
was incredible.
same thing
We
all
beat
the
a woman named
time.
Kamala. We beat a
Sometimes I'd be falling
brilliant young
asleep
woman
and I
named
wake
Kamala.
wake
We
up
had no clue.
after it's over and
She was
I'm
the border czar.
like,
She never
oh
went to the
my
border. She never called the border
gosh, I
patrol.
gotta
I said, fellas, you ever get a call
rewatch
from
it. I
Kamala?
can't
She's the
believe
border czar.
it.
No, sir, she never called. I used to call her every other day. How we doing on the border? 2 months, and we had a border. That was perfect. 2 months. But Kamala never called, and she never went. So for 4 years, she was the
So
border czar.
you're
She never went to
stronger
the border.
than me,
This
dude.
typically played out very well, and we had the worst border in the world.
Sometimes I sit
But,
here and I'm like,
these are the people that were running our government, and we were a laughing stock all over
like,
the world. Now we know
I
they don't
pray
laugh
for
at us
4
anymore.
XP.
A government that was honest
Like,
and
don't
accountable
wanna
was
pay
the
for
number
whatever,
one demand of the
YouTube
Declaration of Independence. They want honesty, they want respect. And on this
I'm just
anniversary,
waiting on
we
Tabora,
recommit
I
ourselves
know,
to
right?
upholding that righteous legacy, and that's why I'm here. I'm in a state that I won by a landslide, but I won a lot of them by landslides, in all fairness. But this was a beauty. This was a beauty.
Just like Obama, he also thinks Obama's a beauty. Don't forget that.
And I refuse to
taking
tell you.
things on the face.
My son said, Dad, don't say that. So I won't. I refuse to tell you
Moan, moan,
who got more
moan,
votes.
moan.
Me or the legendary, and he was great, Theodore Roosevelt. I refuse to say. Because you'll say he's a braggart. He's a terrible human being. He's a horrible person. So I refuse to say. I told my son I will not say. Thank you. Thank you for giving me some good advice, Eric Trump and Don Trump.
You brought it up anyways!
TR was also a staunch and ferocious opponent of a thing called communism.
That's
We're
a
hearing
real
a lot about
horror
that lately.
game, don't
He said
move.
the doctrines of communistic socialism, if consistently followed, mean the ultimate annihilation of civilization. Other than that, he thought it was wonderful. As we're seeing now, communism is the greatest threat to our country, including, I believe this.
Is
You know, when I
it?
said it, I said, well, that's pretty severe, but I think it's true. The biggest threat to our country, including World War I, World War II, Pearl Harbor, September 11th. I think it's a bigger threat, potentially a bigger threat than
Wow.
because it's like a cancer that spreads, and you better stop it fast.
Wow, guys! Throwback! Red Scare! Everybody get ready! Will it work? Oh, shoot! We're bringing out the big ones again! Yeah! The Red Scare is back! Next we'll get propaganda posters. I can't wait.
We'll never let the United States become a communist country.
I
Won't
can't
happen.
believe it. It's very much
And fourth,
Red Scare 'cause I'm on
yeah,
naughty
thank you.
vet.
Fourth,
Will it work
Theodore
again?
Roosevelt believed in an America that
should have
thinks
said
big.
the third
He
wave
thought big.
of
He was
the
a big
Red
thinker. He was a
Scare.
tremendously big thinker. On the 4th of July in
He's tremendously big.
1886, he spoke in Dickinson, North Dakota.
In
Anybody from
Dickinson! He spoke in
I said,
Dickinson.
like all Americans, I like big things, big prairies, big forests, and mountains. I want them
Oh,
big.
wow. Sounds
He wants
sweet.
big wheat fields. He wants tremendous railroads. Let them be big and beautiful and powerful, and herds of cattle. He wants everything big. He wants big factories. Steamboats. He wants everything big. It was cool. I mean, I thought it was great because I feel that way. I've always felt that way. Theodore Roosevelt wanted a big future, and he had big dreams for America. And thanks to him, we built the Panama Canal, that beautiful Panama Canal.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's why I stopped myself. I
That is
said,
not managed the way
oh.
it should be, but we won't talk about that now. But he did all of these incredible things with clocks and everything else, and we vanquished every foreign power from the hemisphere, and he raised the American flag on the far side of the world. He had our American flag planted on every part of the world. He would call, or whatever they did in those days, is the flag over there? Is the flag? He wanted that flag to fly boldly in other countries and other parts of the world. We built the Great White Fleet. Did you ever hear the Great White Fleet? We used to build ships. We're going to start very soon building them again. We're building
Bring
them.
imperialism
We'll
back.
do
Trump
the
wants
greatest
everything
submarines
big too.
ever in the world.
Trump
15 years ahead on
specifically
submarines and other
almost
things.
did.
We do other things great, but we're going to start with the ships again. We used to build a ship a day. And now they got out of that. A lot of people that didn't know what the hell they were doing in running our country. Theodore Roosevelt understood that the grand and righteous ambition is not a vice, it is a American virtue. Having ambition is a positive thing, he said, not a negative thing. And it won us our country, and it's been
Nobody
among the
said
greatest
ambition is
forces for good.
bad.
It's been the greatest thing. Our attitude and the attitude toward our country and making our country great by some people. Not all presidents were like that. I don't want to get involved with talking about the individual presidents, but
Talk
we
about
had some good,
Biden.
we had a few great, we had a couple, but we had some good. But we had some really bad ones, and they set us back very, very substantially, in particular the last one. A nation like
Biden!
an individual either rises or falls, builds or decays, lives or dies by this. As we look into the future of our 250th year, it's time that we get out there and we expand our aspirations and our ambitions and build the country that will inspire the entire world for generations. So that's what we're doing. Again, we have more money being invested in the United States of America by other countries and people than ever before by many, many times over. The fake news doesn't like talking about it, but they see what's happening. Look at the stock market. Every day it's hitting a new high. I think it's 82 times now. Pretty
No,
sure.
I should have had you guys bet on the stock market instead. I really thought he would mention it today.
Time, 82.
You're so cooked. It's over.
And that's a good thing, not a bad thing. And all of you that have 401ks, which are many, who has a 401k? 401k, yeah? Big percentage of the audience. Everyone that has a 401k is setting records right now in your 401k. Your wife, your husband, your kids, they all think you're a genius. I'm the genius, I'm the one. No, I'm only kidding.
Okay.
No, I told the story the other day for the first time. A policeman came up to me, a big, strong, good-looking guy, and he said, "Sir, I want to thank you." He was almost
Policeman came up to me the other day. Big, strong, good-looking guy.
sort of
him right
proud.
now.
I said, "What do you want to talk to me about, officer?" He was standing on line. He was watching as I shook hands with people. Some of these people are extremely strong and shaking hands. They break their hand because they're so emotional. "Sir, thank you very much. You guys are
What?
NFL offensive linemen. Sir, I'd like to thank you very much." Why? But he came up to me and he said, "Sir," I was leaving, "I want to thank you so much. Why? My 401k is up 84%. My wife was disgusted with me for years. It was just going in the wrong direction. But it's up 84% this year. And I just want to thank you, sir, because it's really helped me with my marriage. My wife is respecting me again. She thought I was an idiot." He was a big, strong
What?
guy. But the women, you know the women rule. You know that. We know. All the guys in there, you know. This guy's a big, powerful guy, and he was petrified of his wife. But you know what?
Okay, notice how he's talking down on this officer's wife because he's trying to show him that he is more suitable for him than his wife. He's like, yeah, your wife talked down on you, but me, I'm the one who got you up. I made it go up for you. She's making it go down. Me, I'm better. What else could that mean?
He said,
Mine's
"My wife
down
respects
for
me
you
again.
first.
She thinks I'm a genius. She thinks I'm Warren Buffett. She thinks I'm one of the greatest investors. But they are up. And everybody in this room, there's not one person here that hasn't been going up 50, 60, 70, 80%. Your 401ks, you're making a lot of money. Everybody is. And we have more people working today
Okay,
than
I'm
any
to the
time in
chat. Did your 401k
history of
go
our country.
up?
We have more people working today than at any time. And we
Fact
inherited a
check.
tremendous
Truth news.
inflation problem from Biden. We inherited the worst inflation in history. 48 years, they say, but let's say history. It was the worst inflation and prices were high. And those prices are all coming down. And you see fuel is coming way down. It's dropping like a rock, just like I said. Because those boats are coming out of the Hormuz Strait. They're coming out by numbers that nobody ever saw. We're setting records, actually. The oil is dropping. We have some great oilmen here. I don't know if they're happy or sad. I don't give a damn if they're happy or sad. I want the prices to go down. And the oil is
Okay.
dropping like nobody thought possible, but I told you it would. Total control. We have total control of everything. This is just the beginning of the golden age of America. We're in the golden age of America. And America is
You
going
know
to
what?
experience something that I can truly say, I believe, the best is yet to come. It's going to be coming, and it's here, but it's coming at speeds that nobody thought possible. Finally, Theodore Roosevelt understood that whatever our background, we are all Americans. We're Americans
He
first.
talks like he
united under one
doesn't
flag.
almost believe what
And
he
we don't
says
wipe our hands on a flag.
sometimes.
Did you hear the person? One of our communist
One of
our communist people. But they cleaned it up. The press cleaned that statement up. You know that, right? She didn't use the word hand. She used a different word, a disgusting word, a disgusting pigs. She didn't use the word hand. They said hand. She used another word. You know what word I'm talking about.
What?
These
I don't
people
know
are
what word you're talking
a
about.
disgrace. That's why.
What?
Theodore
Wait,
Roosevelt
what are you
fought for
talking
what hands.
about?
She used a different communist. One of our communist people. But they cleaned it up. The press cleaned that statement up. You know that, right? She didn't use the word hand. She used a different word, a disgusting word, a disgusting pigs.
What word could you use instead of hand? I'm confused.
And we don't wipe our hands on a flag. Did you hear the person? One of our communist.
Ass? Oh.
One of our communist people. But they cleaned it up. The press cleaned that statement up. You know that, right? She didn't use the
Okay.
word hand. She used a different word.
I
a
thought it was
disgusting
another
a
word for a
disgusting pigs.
hand. I was like, what's a
She didn't use the
disgusting
word
word
hand. They
for
said
hand?
hand. She used another word. You know what word I'm talking about. These people are a disgrace. That's why
Ass, if he's talking about
Theodore
one
Roosevelt boldly
flag.
fought for what he called the new nationalism. The word nationalism is a very interesting word. Putting the needs of the whole nation and all of these people above partisanship, lobbyists, crooked politicians. That's this one thing with these guys. They are honest.
That's you! Rub my belly, 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 rub my belly. I can't watch this anymore. No, let's keep
I'd let
watching.
you know
Let's
they were
keep
crooked
watching.
if John or
Let's keep watching.
Kevin were
Let's keep
crooked. I'd say they're crooked pals, but they're honest. Maybe they're too honest, actually. We got to get an election going here, fellas. But no, these are great politicians. They're great people. That's why you put them back in office in record numbers, the two of them, all the time. But TR knew that True patriotism demanded caring for the worker, the environment, and the health and culture and integrity for the nation itself. He was something special. He was a really great man. He was a man the likes of which you may never see again, but we'll all get close and we'll all try and duplicate what he's done. Because he was a man of unbelievable genius and unbelievable toughness and principle. So I want to just say that it's an honor to be with you. It's an honor to
I know you're in
be
love.
asked to represent our nation in the opening of what will be a truly great library museum, or sense, call it what you want. And he deserves it as much as anybody that's ever been president of the United States, which is such a great honor. I just want to thank everybody for being here on this extremely hot day.
Those are
It's a
the
beautiful
Rough
day. It's a
Riders.
beautiful
They
state.
vote
And I
over
want to thank
there.
you all. Thank you very much, everybody.
They ride.
Thank you very
They
much.
ride a lot.
Thank
They
you.
ride very roughly. Finally! Oh my gosh. Do the dance. Yeah! But no moaning. But no moaning. No, he didn't moan. Alright, mods, you know what to do. Oh my gosh, he's doing it so much. Muscle memory. He just kissed them. Oh, he's gonna touch the Rough Riders. You think he'll ride with them later? Hello, everybody. Hello, Rough Riders. He just patted that guy. These guys are kind of short, aren't they? Or maybe he's just tall. I don't know how tall Trump is. Oh my gosh. Wow, his muscle memory is crazy. Is he actually playing YMCA? Yes. Every time he goes off the stage, he plays YMCA. Freaking finally! Okay. What have we learned from this video? He really wants to write fan fiction about him and Theodore Roosevelt. Everything else, like, yeah, the Rough Riders are there. Yeah, this and that. Yeah, he wants to have a threesome with his sons. But most of all, he's only doing that because they're stand-ins for Theodore Roosevelt. Everything comes back to Theodore Roosevelt, I think. And at the end of the day, that's why he's named Teddy. He's a bear. He's Trump's bear. Trump loves his sons. He started his Roosevelt arc. Dude, what about my goat Cowboy Clav? Bro, Cowboy Clav did not put the work in. What is this marriage proposal thumbnail? Anyways, Cowboy Clav did not put the work in, bro. He likes riding rough. Trump power bottom confirmed. Oh, meow. He was like, it's alright, gay man. He's not even trying to hide it. He loves his kids. Yeah, I know. We saw. That is insane. That's crazy. Okay, I got one more for you. I got, what is this? JD Vance? Did we ever watch this? We did. Do we want to watch JD Vance, though? The answer here is no. It's 9 p.m. You got 8 minutes left. Now. So, here's what we can do. Okay? How long is it? How long is what? The JD Vance video is like 25 minutes. Here's what we can do. I'm thinking, what do I have to do later tonight? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm thinking no horror tonight. I'm thinking tomorrow we finish the horror first. And I'm thinking I'm gonna let you guys predict. Because I need to take a sponsorship video later today, so we can't do too much overtime. Okay? So, mods, run it for one, mods. We haven't done this in a very long time, so we're about to run it back. He said, "Does sponsor my favorite time?" It's my first sponsor, I think. So we'll see. I missed the coin flips. Yeah, me too. Okay, I'm ready. Mods, run it for one. Let me see it. We could give Sushi money since the market got him. The market didn't get him. He's fine. Look at top. Okay, predict everybody. Heads or tails? Heads or tails? Okay, so for anybody new here, right? The prediction is the yes or no is whether I guess correctly whether it's heads or tails. So you're predicting on my prediction. Okay? Now, I am going to flip the coin. Heads! Heads, I win. Yeah! Mods! you. Everybody bet on me. I'm filled with joy. I'm filled with joy. Everyone bet on me. 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 Bet on me, everybody. Bet on me. Bet on me. Bet on me. You've never seen somebody be as successful as I am. Okay, 2, and I think we'll go both tails. I don't think they would give me another heads, but last time I said they wouldn't give me a heads, and then they gave me 2 heads. Oh, should we say 1 heads to be safe and then bet on the 3rd one? Would it do that to me? What are the chances of it being heads twice in a row? Oh my gosh, high. Because they think I'm going tails. And since I'm going tails, they're going to make it heads. But now that I'm going to be going heads, they might make it tails anyways. Because now I'm going heads. Heads. Heads, I win. No! I knew they would do that to me! Oh my gosh, mods, run it for 3. I can't listen to you guys. This is not right. Duh, pay out. You're cooking me, man. Okay, wait, bet on me this time. Bet on me this time. Chat, trust me. I've never let you down before, right? And I'll never let you down now. Say yes, yes, yes. Bro, just bet on me. Bet on me. Watch this. Prediction up. I'm too good at this? No, watch this. Don't worry, I'm very good at this game. Lumie lying is a sin. It's not, well, it is, but I'm not lying. I believe what I'm saying. That means it's not a lie. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go heads, tails, tails. Okay? Please don't be tails again. Heads. Yes! Okay, 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 okay. 1 for 3, 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 1 for 3. Tails. Please, 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 please. I need this, I need this. Yes! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay, 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 okay. Tails again. I believe in you, Corn. I believe in you. Tails, 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 tails. Yeah! Hey, 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 hey. I haven't had one of these in so long. I can't believe it. Run for 4. Mods, run for 4, run for 4, run for 4. Run for 4, I need this, I need this, I need to win. I need to win it, I need it now. Okay, okay. Okay, 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 I'm ready. Oh my gosh. My hair. Oh. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so for 4... For 4, I'm thinking, okay, okay, I understand it now. I understand it now. Watch this. I'm a pro. Are you guys all betting on me? No, why are you guys betting on no? Bet on yes. Bet on yes. Okay, tails. It's because you guys didn't bet on me. If you had bet on me, I would have won. It's because you said no. If you had said yes, I would have won. That's not my fault. That's your fault. You guys didn't believe in me. How was I supposed to believe in myself? Run it for 5. Mods, do 5. I got bamboozled. Do 5. Let me see it. That's not right. Do 5, and then we're doing the Wordle, because we haven't done Wordle in a while, and then we're done. Wait, Lumie, I have a theory. What's your theory? What if I bet on you? Bro, if you all in on me, you will win. 100%. Like, don't even hedge your bet. Don't even send in a small amount. Just go all in on me and you win immediately. Trust. Fake news is not fake news. Why don't you ever trust me? All in on me, bro. Come on. Would I ever lie to you? No. I've never lied to you before in my life. I wouldn't suddenly do that. Now watch this. It's gonna be tails. Tails. Okay, and now it's... Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Emote only, stop laughing. Wait, the R doesn't even go in the middle. Pinor. Pinor. Where's the R go? At the end? It doesn't go at the front. Fair. Fetra. Fepra. Femra. Fenra. Fedra. Federal. No. Few. Fep. Feck. What? No. Deg. Oh. D. Tor. I don't know what this word is. Defer. Wait, defer. Okay, nice. Demer. Wow! Yeah. I am a pro. What can I say? I'm good at my job. I did win my spelling bee. I'm so good. Global? One global. We also haven't done global in a while. We can do one global. And then I gotta go do the other one. Okay. Enter a name of the country to make your first guess. Lithuania. China. Warmer. Azerbaijan. Warmer? What? Wait, what? Chad. Oops, Chad? Okay. South Africa. Ah! Chat! Which one is this? What is this in the middle? I need help, it's adjacent! What is this in the middle? Don't say, oh shit! Lesotho? Okay, Lesotho. Okay, what is this, chat? Obviously you got it wrong. Eswatini? Chat! Okay, what is this? Obviously you got it wrong again. What is this thing right here? Try France? I'm not trying France. You said Zimbabwe? Is that Zimbabwe? That's not Zimbabwe, is it? Okay, wait, I'm putting it. If you're wrong, I'm gonna be so mad. Midwest South Africa. Bro, stop. You guys are bro, stop. Stop. Mozambique. I hate you guys. We could have gotten that in 7. I hate you guys. We're ending stream. That's not even right. We're ending stream. I got it. I do not care. I'm leaving. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll play more horror instead of only yaoi. Horsel, please? No. Punishment. You suck at geography. No, I don't. No, I don't. Moravia could have been a real country. Okay, that's not my fault. And I didn't say Moravia. I said like, I don't even remember what I said, but it could have been a real country. Bye. I'll see you guys later.